brother. He seems to be doing okay. He should be fine, at least for the time being, thanks to the power of alchemy.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kazuki.
Hey there.
I heard that you were half asleep last night and went on a crazy rampage back in the dorm.
Whoa, wolf travels fast. So who's the snitch? It was me. Oh, Gakuda, look at this. I didn't even have to say anything. They won't say it all. Wowie, who would have thought that the learn-at-home karate I've been doing since my first year of junior high would result in something so lethal? That's pretty damn cool. Shut up, you idiot. Apologize. Sorry. That's better.
You sure gave us a hard time last night, didn't he, Rokumatsu?
Yeah, that's right. If Daihama hadn't been there to stop you, you might still be fighting Okakura.
Sorry about that.
So tell us, what was your dream about anyway?
It was weird. Not only scary, but painful, too. On top of that, I can still remember every detail.
In the abandoned building behind the school?
You mean the haunted factory?
Right. There was a girl I didn't know wearing a school uniform, and I saved her as she was about to be attacked by some strange creature. That is weird. But I got killed instead. You mean you didn't beat it?
Really?
Hey there, big brother!
Oh, hi, Mahiro.
Oh yeah, she's a freshman starting today, isn't she?
Congratulations, Mahiro.
The uniform really suits you.
Really? I'm glad to hear that. To be honest, the reason I actually came to this school is because I love this uniform so much.
Hey, so do I. As a matter of fact, the only reason I came to this school is because I love the girls' uniform.
Enough fooling around. Let's go.
So my big brother likes this uniform too?
Kazuki, you're confusing yourself.
Hey, you over there. Why aren't you carrying your school-designated bag?
I'm sorry. I sort of couldn't find it when I got up this morning.
So you lost it. Where were you after school yesterday?
Well, let me think.
Well, I'll make an exception this time, Kazuki Muto, Class 2B. But I'll need you to report to the teacher's room during lunch break.
But what for?
Back talk will not be tolerated. Understood?
Yes, sir, I understand.
I found you.
Misha's sure been acting strange lately.
What do you mean lately? I always thought he was the weirdest teacher in the entire school to begin with.
Thanks for waiting, guys. Hey, Kazuki. So what did Mita have to say? You're never gonna believe what he said. Pull out the weeds in the school's backcourt? That's just plain weird. What's up with that, huh?
Yeah, why would he ask you to do something like that all by yourself?
More importantly, why didn't you just say no?
Well, I did. But then he said he would make Mahiro do it, so I had no choice.
What? No way! That's terrible! I'm going to protest!
Mahiro, wait! You can drink this.
Can I really?
Pulling weeds and green juice are both to celebrate my little sister's admission to this school.
She's really drinking that.
They're definitely related. So do you want us to give you a hand?
Yeah, I want to help you too.
No, it's cool. I'm sure I can manage pulling weeds on my own. But I'll probably be late, so please be sure to save me some dinner for when I get home, all right?
Okay, I'll do that.
First bell. Come on.
I guess we should get going. A text message? Wonder who it's from. Huh? What is this supposed to mean?
Such a peaceful town. But I'm sure they're lurking somewhere out there.
I'm finally finished. Man, the school sure is creepy at night. The haunted factory, up over in the back hills. Things sure have been weird here since yesterday. I should just check out and go home.
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, hi there. Well, I'm going to pick up my big brother.
What a nice sister you are.
I was thinking I'd offer to help him if he hasn't finished with all those weeds.
Have you finished with the work I asked you to do?
More or less.
More or less, huh? Well, that really doesn't matter.
That's my bag. Where'd you find it?
The abandoned factory on the back hill. It was left behind last night by someone who interrupted my dinner. Meaning you.
What's going on?
How can you be alive? I was sure I killed you when I skewered your heart last night.
This must be a dream, too. If not, I couldn't be alive right now.
Doesn't matter. If you survive that, then this time I'll kill you for sure!
It's not a dream. And last night wasn't a dream, then... Who's this?
I'll be there in 3 minutes. Just hang on until then.
What's happening? What is that thing? anything! And who are you anyway? What exactly is going on here?
It's not easy to talk and run at the same time, so I'll give you the quick version.
Yes, please do!
That thing is called a homunculus. It's a creature that hides in people, transforms into people, and eats people.
It eats people?
Yes, I followed that thing to this town, and then got you involved.
I'm involved? What do you mean I'm involved? How?
I see you still haven't remembered everything, huh?
Well, what am I supposed to remember?
Anyway, don't stop. Keep running. In order to hide their existence, they never let a witness live. They'll chase you down forever. Once you get involved, there is no way out.
Ooh, you scared me. What's with that look on your face?
Mahiro, what are you doing here?
Well, you were running late, so I came to check up on you.
Oh no, I got her involved. Run, Mahiro. I'll figure out a way to hold him off.
What are you talking about? What's the matter, big brother? Big brother?
Get out of here now!
It's a bit difficult to move in this form on an empty stomach, but this should make up for the meal that I missed out on eating last night.
Give her back! Give her back! She's got nothing to do with this! Give her back! Give her back! Give her back!
No need to get carried away. This body was created by alchemy and will not react to anything but the power of alchemy.
What do you mean? Power of alchemy.
Can you hear me? The reason you died is because you got involved without being aware of the consequences of your actions. However, you attempted to save my life last night. Your actions have piqued my interest. This is a kakugane. It is a paranormal alloy forged by concentrating the essence of alchemy. It functions in response to the deepest part of the human mind, the human instinct. It will awaken survival instinct as a substitute for the heart. You will regain the power to live again. And at the same time, you'll obtain another power. That is the power to fight. Activated by human instinct, it will give you the strength you need to do battle. That is the true power of the kakugane.
It looks like you don't know when to quit, do you? You already should have died last night.
You will get back my hero.
Keep dreaming. You'll be eaten up enjoying your little sister.
You monster!
You fool! You still don't get it, do you? Huh? Get out of my way!
Buso Renkin. Valkyrie Skirt!
You again! It's you! You're the one from last night! Get sight, Buso Renkin! So that can only mean one thing! You're an alchemist warrior!
Hero! I remember. Last night on the way home from school, I looked up and saw a light on in the haunted factory. And when I went there, you were about to be eaten by Mita.
No, I just pretended to be defenseless so I could lure him out.
You're kidding.
No, it's true.
So I died because of a misunderstanding? That is just so lame. Mahiro, are you okay?
She's probably doing much better than you are. There's really nothing wrong with her.
Thank goodness. I feel a lot better now that I know that.
You really are strange. Both last night and just now, you told me you were full of fear and pain, yet you appear courageous. Well, whichever it is, you certainly have piqued my interest.
Here it is. It really is in the dictionary.
Alchemy, an integrated science technology which spread all across Europe before the time of the modern age. The original goal was to change lead to gold or to create an elixir for eternal life. These attempts were not successful, but would become the foundation for modern science. What's the matter? You've got a weird look on your face.
No, it's nothing. I was born this way.
Oh, really? I'm very sorry to hear that.
Huh? Wait, hold on a minute. You just said that it wasn't successful?
As far as anyone who reads this is concerned. Alchemy did have 2 paranormal successes that were incomprehensible to normal people. They were Homunculi and Buso Renkin.
Homunculi and Buso Renkin? What do you mean?
Homunculi are the byproducts of research on artificial life. Buso Renkin is the result of tactical munitions development. However, they were both just too dangerous. In the end, they were hidden from the general public, and were left in the hands of those who truly understood the powers of alchemy. Unfortunately, many have slipped through the hands of those responsible and are scattered throughout the world, and now they prey upon humans under the dark of night.
The haunted factory!
It's a hideout for the homunculi. I must go defeat the rest of them. Buso Renkin.
I want to go too. If there's anything I can do to help, then...
Just stay away. The reason I gave you the Kakugane was not because I wanted you to fight, but because I felt that your life was a life worth saving. I told you about the homunculi and Buso Renkin so you could properly grasp the situation and deal with any circumstances you encounter. Battle is my mission alone.
Well, but still,
Just stay away. What about your sister? I want you to think about that. When she wakes up from her terrifying nightmare, how would she feel if she found herself alone in the health office at night? Let me try to make this as clear as possible for you. What you decide now will determine your future. Return to the world you know, or enter a world of battle. I don't need to tell you which world it is you belong to, right? I've no intention of involving you any further. Just stay away. You must not come. You should just go home with your sister.
I'm not sure why, but I feel like I've been through a very scary experience.
what can I do to wake her up? She probably just needs some medicine to wake her up. Maybe this'll work. Or this.
Stop it! You're scaring me!
What about
Oh,
this?
that's right. I fell in the schoolyard and I bumped my head. It's so cold in here.
Oh, it's because you're not wearing a jacket. Here you go.
Thanks, brother.
So, Mihiro, how tall are you these days?
Well, I guess I'm about 5'3".
Really? I see. Your shoulders sure seem small.
Thanks again, Kazuki. I'm better now. Let's hurry back to the dorm, okay? Big brother?
All right, are you ready to go then?
Uh-huh.
Let's run, Mihiro. Quick, come on.
But why? Why?
I'll splatter your guts!
It's a woman.
Think again, it looks like you're the prey. There's too many of them. This is more than just a simple hideout.
This must be the woman Mita talked about last night.
That's the last one.
I see. So you're the alchemist warrior, the Buso Renkin expert who's been chosen from among those who truly understand alchemy. But do you really think you could just march in here and win by yourself?
I always fight alone. Come on.
It should be fun!
I got her, Mr. Sakurai.
He hid inside a corpse.
It's tough by yourself, isn't it, alchemist warrior?
Let me go! Filthy! It is that instinct that activates it and gives you the strength to fight. That is the true power of the Kakugane. It transforms their dormant fighting strength into a weapon like no other. Control, determination, and roar. It's called
Buso Renkin!
I'm back.
Hi, welcome back, Mihiro.
Hey, so where's Kazuki?
We were together until we got to the front door, but then he said he had something to take care of and left.
At this time of night? Shouldn't it wait until morning?
Well, I asked him that too, but he said he absolutely needed to go now.
What is this? You'll never be able to beat my strength. Do you have any idea how strong I am? I didn't think so.
Pierce through, my Buso Renkin!
the cloth is turning into energy. It's so powerful. What about your little sister?
Don't worry about her. She's safe and sound at home. I ran full speed for 30 minutes, but I still got lots of energy.
It doesn't look that way. Why did you come? I warned you not to come here.
I couldn't choose.
What are you talking about?
Mihiro's important to me, but I just couldn't leave you here all by yourself.
Take a look underneath your feet.
What is this?
I told you, this is how they do things. It seems this isn't their normal hideout. The ones who were here have been wiped out, but more of these monsters are surely lurking somewhere in town.
I can't believe it. More monsters like that are still out there?
The situation's worse than I first thought. You should not get involved any further.
That's all the more reason I can't back out. If such things are still lurking in our town, the hero and the others will be in danger. I have the power to fight that you gave me, and now I must use it.
He's acting differently from last night. Even though he's aware of the dangers, he's still willing to fight. Just so you know, I was telling you all of this for your own good.
I understand, but just so you know, there's no way I can just stand by and simply do nothing about it. I'm going to help you get rid of these monsters.
Kazuki Muto. This boy has the qualities of a virtuous warrior within him. Nothing I say to you is going to change your mind, is...
Mita and Sarwatari?
Yes, it seems the lab has been destroyed, and we've also lost communication with the homunculi that were hidden there.
An alchemist warrior, eh?
There can be no other explanation.
I see. Then we must go and introduce ourselves.
What is this?
Who's Tokiko Tsumura? Kazuki has a girl's name in his cell phone! Oh, you're a nosy pervert!
Did you hear that? He said Okakura was a nosy pervert. Well, Okakura is a pervert. Okakura, the pervert?
That's not true!
That's what you get for looking at somebody else's cell phone.
Oh, Tokiko, hi. Yeah, I'm still tired from last night. It was kind of intense, but yeah, I'll be all right.
Well, doesn't sound like an imaginary girlfriend.
No fair. He's laying on the strawberry sweet talk. Strawberry? What could they be talking about?
They're meeting up together at the haunted factory right after school.
You can hear him?
Not really. I was just able to read his lips.
Where the hell did you pick up that skill?
What are you doing?
Hey, Tokiko.
Let's go.
All right. I wonder if I did the right thing, burying the bodies of the victims who were sacrificed last night.
I don't see it as a bad thing at all that you paid your respects to the departed.
Yeah, I know, but shouldn't we report this to the police or something?
That is not part of my mission here. My mission is to fight and nothing else. Besides, the police can't solve this matter. All they can do is identify the bodies. But that can't be done until this whole thing is resolved. The first thing we have to do now is...
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. First of all, you have to give my lance a really cool name. Option number 1, the Super Ultra Special Strong Muscle Deluxe. Option 2, Dragonfly Color 2000X. Option 3, simply the Lance. Or 4, defying expectation, the Sword. So which will it be?
that is the last thing we should worry about. First, we need to do a search and identify the enemy.
And I went to the trouble of working at it all night.
So that's the reason why you're so tired. Make sure you get some sleep.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
I came by earlier and checked out this area while you were still at school.
What's that?
It's an incubator I found in the basement for a homunculus embryo.
Embryo?
Created from cells of living organisms as the base. They're very fragile things. 1.2 inches in size, and they can't last more than a day, unless they're in an airtight space like this flask. However, when that fragile embryo lodges itself into a person's brain, it takes over the flesh, alters the entire body, and morphs into an unyielding man-eating monster, like the one we saw last night.
So...
Mita and Saruwatari were shadows of their former selves. An embryo takes over one body, but more will be sacrificed to feed.
that means there'll be more victims.
Yes, that's right. Someone who knows the results of his actions conducted these experiments here and created these monsters. And there's only one thing that can stop them and nothing else, and that is our Buso Renkin.
Can I ask you something? I just can't figure it out. Who could be doing research on these monsters here? And for what purpose?
There is a high school boy and a high school girl. But the girl is wearing a uniform I've never seen before. The boy wears a uniform from the same school as you, Master. Should we attack? I'm confident I can take them out from where we are.
Not yet. I think we should be polite and approach in a more friendly manner.
Obviously, someone living in this area is involved with alchemy. We could speculate about what their purpose is, but we can't say for sure at this stage. What we can say for sure is that the Creator does not have any bit of respect for human life. He will do whatever it takes for the sake of his research.
Tokyo!
Don't touch me!
It has been deflected.
Too bad. I thought we'd be able to do some Kakugani research if we got close, but I guess it won't be possible. Washio, now go and attack.
It's up above!
Buso Renkin!
He's coming. Throw your lance into the sky. With the power of your Buso Renkin, it will reach him quicker.
But how?
Your Buso Renkin is a part of yourself that's coming from your fighting instinct. You have the power to do it. Just believe.
I got it. Pierce through! My Buso Renkin! Evade the attack.
I won't let you get away.
Isn't this a surprise? An alchemist warrior? How interesting.
Valkyrie skirt! He's fast.
Are you all right, Master?
Yes, I'm fine. But I shouldn't underestimate that Death Scythe girl. And the other one, the boy with the lance.
That school uniform. This guy is from the same school as Kazuki. It's a start.
Tokiko, are you all right? Tokiko!
Are you all right, Kazuki? There were a total of 20 incubators underground. We defeated 16 homunculi last night. Add the wretched embryo I repelled off earlier. That leaves 3 homunculi enemies left and the Papillon Mask creator, the one who wears the Papillon Mask. The remaining 3 are most likely there to safeguard the creator. It's not going to be easy.
I agree. We definitely gotta win.
That's right. The Buso Renkin was specifically created to exterminate them. We'll beat them no matter what. We cannot lose.
We won't just beat them. We'll have to prevent any further victims from dying. That's the only way we can obtain true victory. I'm going to go pay my respects at the gravesite once more.
He makes the most difficult tasks sound so easy. However... Wait. I'll go with you.
That was really something up there. I wonder what in the world that big thing was.
Maybe a plastic bottle rocket.
Who knows?
All right, come on. Who cares? Let's get going. I won't let him get away with this. He has to introduce me.
Can it be true? My big brother really meeting a woman at a place like that?
I'll catch him strawberry in there.
Kazuki,
What is it, Tokiko?
you've obtained power, you know. But that alone will not be enough to prevent there from being more victims. If your main purpose is to prevent there being any more victims, then you must understand how imperative it is to fully command your Buso Renkin.
Oh, there he is. Yoo-hoo! Kazuki!
Did you tell them we were going to be coming here?
No, I didn't.
Well, that's fine. You're going to have to handle this alone. I'm leaving.
Why would you want to come to a place like
I
this?
can't believe it. It's true, you've got a girlfriend.
Congratulations.
Please tell us the details.
So since when? Tell me, I want to know.
My girlfriend? What? Me? Her?
I see. So I'm your girlfriend, huh? Very interesting.
We're so very sorry.
If you're not his girlfriend, then who exactly are you?
We're siblings.
A big sister? Wait a minute. Nobody told me. You have a different last name, don't you, big sister?
Oh, this is wonderful. Can you come up with something better than this?
The only thing I can think of is you being my teacher, or maybe my rival. Kazuki's girlfriend is his teacher.
So if she's his sister, then she has to be mine, too. This is all so confusing.
You're so freaking lucky, Kazuki!
Kazuki and his girlfriend say they are rivals, but... Ah, so that's it, isn't it?
I think their imagination's completely getting out of control.
It's all for the best.
Listen, guys, why don't we go somewhere to have some tea instead of standing around here? It appears that we have quite a bit to talk about, so what do you say?
I can't. I have to go and... All right, why not? Let's just go.
All right, everybody. Then let's all get moving.
Okay.
Tokiko, look.
Appears we've run into some trouble. I should have destroyed it instead of just deflecting it.
Hello, Kawasui. Are you there?
I'm waiting nearby just as you ordered, Master. I understand. All I have to do is launch an attack, right?
However, there is no need to pursue too far.
Then in that case, I'll use my little ones this time around.
I'll get rid of it now.
I'm going to help you, too.
No, don't. You need to stay out of this. We have to take care of this without anyone noticing.
Where do you think we should go?
Let's see. Maybe we should go to that place across the train station.
We'll end up dragging them into danger if we fail. Once the embryo invades the brain, there will be nothing we can do about it. It'll kill their minds immediately, take their flesh, and they'll become man-eating creatures that will go on a rampage. Plus, you don't know how to activate your Buso Renkin in a stealth manner.
Buso Renkin!
You don't have total command of the Buso Renkin yet. All you know right now is a full-strength power technique, a limited skill in these situations. My Valkyrie skirt is quick and accurate. 4 arms for 4 targets. It can easily pinpoint a moving target with precision. Now let's see who it's going to go for.
It's moving.
I'm the target!
Tokiko, look out!
We have to take care of this without anyone noticing. We'll end up dragging them into danger if we fail.
Damn it! What in the hell?
Hey, where did they go?
Looks like they've escaped.
I wonder where they could have gone.
You know something? I'm not sure what kind of person she really is.
Her voice sounds so familiar. I feel like I've heard it somewhere before.
Oh no!
So you're finally awake, huh? The sun went down a long time ago.
Are you okay?
You're the one with bruises all over your body. I'm going to be fine now. Thanks to you, Kazuki, I wasn't hurt.
What about the homunculus embryo?
It's not dead, but I was able to avert invasion into the brain because of you.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You haven't done anything wrong.
All the same, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. In fact, you did extremely well. If your little sister or your friends had been inhabited, then there would have been no turning back. The same goes for you as well. You know, putting your life in danger unnecessarily is not something I want you to do over and over. Anyway, we're going to have to take care of business before this wretched parasite makes its way into my head and takes over.
Then there's hope.
Well, if that weren't the case, I would have certainly finished myself off way before you would have even opened your eyes. At this point, it will probably take about a week or so for the embryo to reach the brain from my body. Before then, we have to defeat the 3 homunculi monsters standing in the way and capture the Papillon masked creator, the only one who can create a cure. If we don't make it, I will turn into a homunculus. And when that happens, you will have to kill me. That's just how it is. We don't have any time to waste. We must attack first. Buso! It's trying to interfere.
Tokiko!
Organ activation without any sound or movement?
Don't you even think about touching her!
What? This is bad. His Buso Renkin lance is ill-suited for minute movement as it is. Also, all he still knows is how to use his main powerful technique. However, his current skills...
Pierce through! My Buso Renkin! Are you still in pain, Tokiko? Just endure a bit more. One more week. I'm going to master this lance in a week, no matter what, and capture the Papillon mask creator. I promise!
Just need to be able to get around the school without looking suspicious, so your gym clothes would be fine.
That's right! Our gym uniforms are unisex!
I'm coming up with a plan for the search tomorrow.
1 week until the homunculus embryo reaches her brain. Only a week.
Just 1 week to settle all this. The physical characteristics of the Papillon mask creator are on this paper. From the lines on the armband, we know that he's a senior. There are 6 senior-year homeroom classes. If we check 2 classes per day, we'll finish in 3 days. So it's just a matter of time. Let me know if you see someone who fits that profile, and I'll come to confirm.
We still don't know what his face looks like.
You'll know by the look of his eyes. It's the color of rotten river sewage.
Master, are you all right?
I guess it wasn't such a good idea to ride on your back without taking my health into consideration.
Master, it would be best if we vacate this place.
Because of the alchemist warriors?
Yes, I believe it's better to be safe than sorry.
No, just the opposite. We should refrain from any suspicious activity. If we just let things take their course, the female warrior will turn into a homunculus in a week. As for the boy, there's no need to rush into anything. We just need to be discreet, keep our eyes open. Understood? Kawazui.
Yes?
Speaking of the boy, you still haven't identified him, correct? Even though you got a good look at him up close.
Sorry, Master. You see, my little ones can't see very well. We just can't seem to find him.
Well, of course. It's only been half a day since we started searching.
I guess you're right.
What? Didn't you get enough sleep? You need to make sure you rest at night.
And what about you?
Hmm?
Are you okay? I noticed you've been holding your stomach since last night.
Oh, you mean this? I guess I didn't realize that I was holding it. It does feel a bit heavy.
I see.
Just don't worry about me. You should go. It's the first bell.
Right. Next class is... Oh! Oh no, I'm gonna need some gym clothes. Hey, Mahiro! Mahiro! I need to borrow your gym clothes.
Okay. Where did that come from?
Where are you, creator?
Buso Renkin! Tokiko told me to make sure to get some sleep, but now we have less than a week. There is no time for rest. I need to master the lance and get the Papillon Mask Creator. Just like yesterday. I'll start with the 1,000 thrusts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you, Creator?
Where are you?
Where?
Where is he? He's not here.
He's not here. He's nowhere to be found. Damn it!
Really? So they're looking all over the school for me, huh? They must be having a hard time.
And Master, regarding the male warrior.
You still can't identify him? It seems the little ones have bad eyesight, isn't that right? It's just as well. We've got the upper hand right now anyway. As soon as I recover, I'll conclude all of my research done up until now, and begin the final experiment.
I'm so hungry. I haven't been able to eat anything lately. I think I've reached my limit.
The Papillon Mask Creator can't be found, and I'm getting nowhere with my training. And to top it off, my lack of sleep and sore muscles from the training are beginning to catch up with me. Oh,
Don't sound so pathetic.
I can't help it.
Let's just wrap up the search for now. It appears as though we're completely off the mark in how and where we're searching. We'll just need to rethink things and start over tomorrow. I think it's for the best. You got it?
Okay, understood.
You gotta shake it off.
But what about...
It'll be okay. We still have time. Besides, it's not like we've completely wasted our time up until now. Since we started our search 4 days ago, he's obviously taken action and raised his guard against us. In other words, during these past 4 days, there haven't been any victims. This is obviously a direct result of what we're doing. For now, let's just think about what we'll do after tomorrow. You should go home and get a good night's sleep. You look exhausted.
Right. Then I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna get the Creator for sure, Tokiko. Tokiko is so incredible and fierce. She truly is one hell of a warrior. I need to try harder and catch up. I know. I should just ask her what I need to do to master the Buso Renkin. Tokiko!
It'll be okay. There's still time.
I've gotta try harder.
That girl sure looks tasty. I want to eat her so badly I can hardly stand it. The Creator may be interested in creating an alchemist warrior, but I don't know. That really isn't any of my concern. Besides, I wouldn't be able to eat her if she became a homunculus. 3 days left until the expiration date. I've got to eat her up quick. But I guess it'll have to be you first, Kazuki Muto. You did kill my little ones the other night, didn't you? Well, now you're going to have to pay for that, my friend. With your life.
Bring it on.
Aye, aren't you a brave little one?
I won't let you lay a finger on her. I'll defeat you and make you talk about the Creator.
How delusional. You can't beat me. Just look at you. You're a pathetic human.
You don't scare me. I may be inexperienced, but I will not let Tokiko fight tonight. Besides her, I'm the only one in this town who can fight any of you, and I'm not afraid.
How arrogant. Well, you both will die anyway.
Kazuki, are you there? I'm coming in. He's not here, huh? Oh well, I'll just leave the gym clothes he let me borrow. So this workout is the reason for his lack of sleep. That's so cute. But he will never master the Buso Renkin doing it this way.
Kazuki, look what I got! Real beauties! Totally your type, just like that.
I see. So Kazuki likes this kind of stuff, huh? But I guess this is yours, though. You really should control your perversions.
Oh, I am not a pervert!
Hey, Tokiko, what are you doing here?
Well, I just came to return something I borrowed.
Oh, then I'll let him know when he gets back.
Huh? He hasn't come back yet?
I don't think so.
He didn't show up for dinner either. Tokiko?
Wait, stop!
We're on the second floor!
Tokiko!
Where'd she go?
She's gone.
That kid's doing something reckless by himself again.
Buso Renkin!
Your own personal war cry? Well, here's mine. Let's transform! Well, what do you know? A riverbed in the dark of night on the outskirts of town and not one single soul around. The perfect place for savoring a fresh meal.
This is the first time I've had a face-off like this. One-on-one with a homunculus all by myself.
What's wrong? Why, your legs shaking, boy?
I'm completely aware of my inexperience, but I'm also the only one in this town who'll be able to fight you! And that's what I intend to do!
You don't get it, do you? Just adding a little bit of will to fight is not enough. The void that separates homunculus from humans is much bigger than that! How sad! You can't even dodge direct attacks! Well, I guess this is the end for you! Over so soon?
No matter how much he may have practiced, mastering the Buso Renkin is another story. If he fights now, the only thing waiting for him is death.
I got a prize! Now all I have to do is eat that girl and I'll get one more. And maybe once I bring 2 pieces of kakugani back as offerings to my master, he will forgive me. But wait, how am I supposed to revert this back to a kakugane?
What? I'm still alive? Oh, that's right, my chest is empty, isn't it? That means I'm still alive, even if I've been stabbed. Oh, dying really hurts like hell. Even though it does hurt this much, I bet Tokiko would endure it and try to hide it. The hero would probably cry her eyes out. I wonder how Okakura, Daihama, and Rokamasu would do. No way. I don't want to make anyone suffer this kind of pain. Don't take what isn't yours without asking.
I see. Well, I guess you must enjoy pain since you're asking for more, eh?
I'll endure it no matter how horrible the pain is. Tokiko gave me this new life, and this power that resides in me now is not just to protect myself. It's the power to fight and protect everyone from monsters like you.
Yeah, whatever. Will you just die already? My little ones! You killed them!
What's this?
Buso Renkin is one's own fighting instinct manifested into a form. Only in a battle when your life is on the line will you feel and understand its special properties. Training will only begin after that. You haven't gotten there yet, Kazuki.
I get it. Tokiko's Valkyrie skirt has 4 robotic arms that move quickly and precisely. My lance has this ornamental cloth that morphs my will to fight into energy. This is the special property of my Buso Renkin. I demand you tell me about the creator now!
Not a chance! Do you know how much nutrition is necessary to create one small frog? I must eat, and I'm going to eat her first!
No way will I let you do that! promise.
I do, really, I promise!
Then I'll ask one more time. Where is the Papillon Mask creator? Where the hell is he?
Oh, a piece of cake! You guys are just too dumb! The school isn't the only building on the campus that students use! I won't be patronizing, I promise to spare me! What? My! How dare you try intimidating me! Take this, and this, and this, and this! What was he thinking? I'm finally saved!
No, now you're finally through. My master is well aware of your scheming and conniving behavior. Disgusting frog. All those who dare to find my master disgusting.
Don't move any further. If you do, I'll kill you.
What if I don't move?
Then I'll make it a quick death.
I'm actually impressed you found this place.
I've already checked out all of your feeding grounds. Buso
You poor, fragile little thing. No matter how hard you resist, it's just a matter of time before you become one of us.
Buso Renkin! If I am to become a monster, I'm planning to kill as many of you as possible before then. Even if I become one, the first thing I'll do is destroy that Papillon Mask creator. You monsters shouldn't underestimate an alchemist warrior.
Disgusting. Those words, that attitude, that tone, those who interfere with the creator cannot be forgiven.
Shut up, man-eater!
This is the power my master has given me. These 100 thorns won't let even a single bug through.
I warned you before. I would have given you a more pleasant death if you hadn't moved. Now go to hell! I'll splatter your guts! It uses your survival instinct to raise the level of your healing powers. Another one of the Kakugane's abilities.
Tokiko, why are you here?
I told you to follow my instructions, didn't I? Why did you fight alone?
Arrogance. I'm so sorry.
You're such a bad liar. Anyway, this is what will happen to you if you do things your own way. Hey, lie back down last night. So I just carried you to the hotel where I'm staying, which is closer than your dorm. Do you have any other questions for me?
Nothing. Whoa. So you're staying in a place like this? It's just a bit unexpected.
Well, what did you think? That I lived up in the clouds and survived on mist or something? That is so rude of you!
Come to think of it, I don't know anything about Tokiko. Say, where do you go to school and what grade are you in?
Why are you so interested all of a sudden? I don't go to school at all. That uniform right there is from a school I infiltrated during my previous mission. If I were going to school like everybody else, I'd be a senior this year.
Oh, so that means you're older than me.
Does my age make you happy?
Wait a minute. So why did you become a warrior?
Because I hate all homunculi. Every single one. Enough with all these silly questions. We should concentrate on our search for the creator. And since today's Saturday, we'll take the whole day.
Oh, right. I guess I shouldn't have asked her that. I'm such an idiot. Tokiko's fighting those man-eating monsters and protecting everyone. That's all I need to know for now. What is really important is that time is running out, and we only have 2 days left to save her. That should be my top priority.
Now listen, we haven't been able to find the Papillon Mask creator at school for the past 4 days. Which means whoever was absent during that time in school becomes a prime suspect. And then there was the clue from the homunculus you defeated.
Okay, you guys are just too dumb. The school isn't the only building on the campus that's...
You mentioned a school facility that's not on the school grounds, meaning the dorm. Kazuki, go to the dorm and find the student who was absent from school for 4 days. That'll narrow down our search.
Got it. And what are you gonna do?
I'm going to sneak into the school and check the attendance records to see what I can find out.
Oh, but...
What is it now?
To be honest, it's gonna be kind of difficult just to go by that description mentioned in the note.
You think so? Then we should draw a composite sketch. But I don't have any drawing talent whatsoever.
Just leave that to me! As a matter of fact, I'm a true master of composite sketches!
You're just talking without even thinking about what you're saying, aren't you?
All right, here you go!
Amazing. But something doesn't look quite right. All right, I'm counting on you.
You got it! I'm looking for this guy. Have any of you seen him around?
What do you want from a pervert like me?
By the way, where did you stay last night anyway? More importantly, who the heck is this Tokiko girl?
Ew, looks like a super weirdo.
Hey, so what's the deal with Okakura?
Well, that's because...
Does my age make you happy?
Who are you talking about being older, Kazuki?
Since we've got nothing else to do, let's help look for this guy. Sure, why not?
About 5'9" to 5'11" in height, slim, good posture, black hair parted in the middle. His skin is more on the pale side rather than fair.
You'd think he'd be easy to find given such specific characteristics. I don't know. Seems nobody knows him.
You don't think this picture works? I put all of my effort into each stroke.
Oh, look over there! A green armband! He's gotta be a senior student! Let's go ask him! Excuse me! Do you mind if we ask you a question?
Oh, 1 second, please. Allow me to take my medications first.
Whoa, he's taking all of that?
Is it really okay for you to take all of those?
No, of course it isn't, but my body won't last if I don't take them all.
Does that mean you're in poor health?
You could say that. You wanted to ask me something.
Oh yeah, I forgot! You see, my brother and I are looking for a male senior student who was absent the past 4 days up until yesterday.
So far, no matter who we ask, the answer is there's no such guy.
I see. So no such guy exists, is that right? Well, if that's the case, then I bet he's an invisible presence to everyone.
Invisible?
Only perceived as part of the background, ignored by everyone. There's always someone like that in every class. A person nobody cares about, whether he's there or not. That kind of presence. I feel so sorry for him. Is there anything else you know about him?
A rough description of his characteristics in this composite sketch. Magic in every single stroke!
I guess such a person doesn't exist after all. If he were, he'd be some kind of loony, huh?
You think so? I actually think the mask part is pretty darn cool.
Kazuki, your definition of cool is so lame!
No, he is correct!
Yes, this mask is quite brilliant. Butterflies are magnificent. From an ugly caterpillar nobody cares about, into a stunning creature that one can't help but be drawn by its beauty. You see, this Papillon mask represents a splendid symbol of transformation.
You'll know by the look of his eyes. It's the color of rotten river sewage. 5'9" to 5'11" in height. Slim, good posture, black hair parted in the middle. His skin is more on the pale side rather than fair.
Mahiro, what do you say we go grab some lunch, okay? Why don't you go ahead and wait at the entrance with Rokumasu and the others?
Okay.
You know what? I've been living in this dorm for the past year, but I don't remember ever seeing your face before.
I told you. He is an invisible presence to everyone, always just a part of the background. And now there are only 2 more days until he...
I found him, Kazuki. There's indeed a senior year boarding student who was absent for 4 days straight. Homeroom 3C, student number 8, Koshaku Chono, age 19. That's him. We found the Papillon mask creator.
The weak caterpillar that can't even sustain its own life has found awesome beauty on its own. The magnificent power of alchemy. The means to a glorious transformation.
This guy is the Papillon mask creator himself. If I can catch him here, there won't be any more victims and Tokiko will be saved.
I'll be there in 5 minutes. Wait for me.
I don't know the extent of his power, but I'll get him here no matter what. Buso Renkin!
That's far enough.
That's...
Correct. The homunculus embryo antidote. I made it for myself in case of an accident during my experiments. A very rare item. The only one. I just completed the final experiment now, so I don't need it anymore. However, without this, your friend will turn into a homunculus in 2 days. But you probably know that by now. So what do you say we have a trade-off? My antidote for your Gakugan. The other achievement of alchemy along with the homunculus. I heard about it, but after seeing it with my own eyes the other day, it has drawn my interest as the next topic of research. So what do you say? I guess if you don't need it, I'll just dump it in the sewer. Even if you decide you want it later, it takes time to produce, and by then it'll be too late. Now, what will you do, huh?
No! There's no way I'll hand this over to you!
Just what I thought. No doubt if you were to let go of your weapon, you would be at a total disadvantage. I understand. I too value my life above all.
That's not it. If I give up the Kakugane, I'll die, which means I wouldn't be able to deliver the antidote even if I were to get my hands on it.
What? What are you talking about? Explain.
I died once. The homunculus you created stabbed me in the heart, killing me instantly. I was helpless. But then Tokiko replaced my heart with the Kakugane. and brought me back to life. That's why this Kakugani implanted in my chest is not only a weapon, it's also my new life. New life? A new life? That's remarkable. A Kakugani has such a power? You were able to obtain a new life just like that, and you didn't even work for it! This guy is totally nuts! Give it to me. Give me new life. I deserve it! You are responsible for this. The homunculi you created murdered so many people, and yet you still think you deserve a new life? You're so selfish! I won't let this happen! Oh no, I didn't mean to do that! Tokiko! That's the homunculus antidote in your hand!
No, it's not. It's just a fake. It's not even a placebo. The real thing is a shot that's injected into the embryo.
I totally fell for it!
Looks like you caught the Papillon mass creator himself. Good job.
Yeah, but for someone who's supposed to be the mastermind, he's pretty weak.
Well, of course he is. He hasn't had any sort of formal battle training like I have. Aside from the fact that he's able to create homunculi, he's just another human. I gathered his personal record from the school, Koshaku Chono. He's the eldest son of a wealthy family that's operated a trade business since the Meiji period. He got a perfect 500 score in 5 subjects on his entrance examination. He has an IQ of 230.
And he would have become the greatest genius to attend this school since it was founded.
What happened?
He came down with an unknown disease just after entering school. There is no cure. His immune system will eventually fail, and then he will die. He's been in and out of hospitals and was held back in school twice. He's been living in this room like a recluse ever since. The other students barely know him, and the teachers have given up on him. See, like I said before, I feel sorry for him.
Let me ask you one thing. How exactly did you learn about alchemy? And about the skills needed to create homunculi?
Based on research by my great-great-grandfather from over a half-century ago, I found it in a storage room in my home and spent 3 years completing it. Remarkable, if I may say so.
But why in the world do you have to create all those homunculi monsters?
I already know what his reasons are. My suspicions were confirmed soon after I discovered this. Up until now, they were all prototypes. This 21st embryo is the final product. He intends to use it to turn himself into a homunculus. Even though a homunculus can be destroyed with ordinary powers, slowly but surely it can regenerate itself. And having a strong body that no power other than alchemy can affect is the closest thing to achieving immortality in this world. His main goal is to discard his diseased human body and obtain an immortal homunculus body.
But isn't his human mind supposed to die once the homunculus embryo takes over?
That's right. The mind would be killed and the flesh taken away. However, there is one homunculus with an exception.
Indeed, the ultimate humanoid homunculus. Exactly what I've been aiming for. This 21st embryo was made with my own cells as a base. In other words, another me. If I fuse with myself, my mind will remain intact and won't change, and this body will get as close to immortal as you can get in this world. Animal types and plant types are mere monsters, but this humanoid homunculus will be superhuman.
But that means you'll still be a homunculus and still eat people. You're willing to become a monster just to live? Is that really a rewarding way to become immortal?
I want to live. I told you before, I value my life above all, and I'll do whatever it takes to live. What about you? Didn't you die once already? And last time you chose your own life, just as I would have done. That's because you wanted to live, but you should have been dead already. You came back to life with absolutely no effort, and now you're telling me to die like this? How dare you tell me to just accept my illness and simply die?
Just go to hell. You won't be able to become a superhuman anyway. I'm going to destroy this thing right now.
No! In 2 days it'll be all finished! I can finally transform myself from a caterpillar to a butterfly! That's my new life! What is that?
That must be it again. The last one, the hawk homunculus.
Master, are you all right? Alchemist warriors, how dare you attack my master?
It seems the tables have turned.
Now you will turn into a monster and die, and I'll be a superhuman and live forever! Be it monster or superhuman, I'll stop them both!
So you're going to stop me? I see. Well, I guess you're implying that you just want me to die miserably like this.
That's not it! I would never say something like that to anyone! I'm saying make amends to all the people you sacrificed already, and then live until the end of your life like everyone else!
Master, please don't waste your precious time and just leave this to me.
We don't have any time to argue, Kazuki. People will be here soon.
Was that an explosion up there? Where is Kazuki? I don't see him anywhere.
What?
All right, you go catch the Papillon mass creator. I'll go after Washio.
But why?
If he's just attacking from that distance, then my lance should be faster. It should hit the target in a flash.
How dare you even think you can challenge my speed?
Kazuki's right. It'd be different up in the air, but in this small space, Kazuki's able to make the first strike before the homunculus completes its transformation. All right, let's go.
Buso!
You've made a grave mistake. Prepare to die.
The embryos up until now were all a product of animal experimentation in order to attain my dream. They were simply part of the quest for my new life, but this hawk homunculus was the exception. He's of a different breed from the ones you fought.
What was that? I've got kind of a bad feeling about this.
Is everyone all right? Call the cops. I'm saying, make amends to all the people you sacrificed already, and then live until the end of your life like everyone else.
All self-righteous hypocrites. That's the type I hate the most. Here I go again. I've lost another place I called home. Now where am I supposed to go for the next 2 days?
I can't breathe at this rate. Hey, Tokiko!
I know. I'm ready. Let's go.
Buso Renkin! Tokiko!
I'm okay. Just give me your hand. We're going to land. It's going to be a bit of a challenge supporting the weight of 2 people with the Valkyrie skirt. So get ready and brace yourself.
Hold on! I'll take care of it! The special property of my Buso Renkin lance is this ornamental cloth. It becomes energy and activates according to my will. Burst through! My Buso Renkin!
With energy from the cloth, he was able to soften the impact of our fall. As I suspected, this Buso Renkin is very powerful. And even though it's been a very gradual process, Kazuki's certainly starting to master its use.
That was really close.
Very impressive powers. Just what I'd expect of an alchemist warrior.
Look, he's different. He's only half homunculus.
Now I get it. This way, his transformation and attacks are much quicker. It appears he's on a completely different level.
I'm trembling with excitement. Having you two as my opponents, I should be able to display my power to its full extent.
The last one of the homunculi.
If we defeat him, the only one left is the Papillon Mask creator.
I will destroy anyone who would do harm to my master.
Here we go!
I'll chop your wings off.
I know.
It's hard. Wait a minute, this must be...
No matter how swift the blade, if its angle is not erect, it'll be impossible to cut.
Tokiko, dodge! Energy release! Take this, Jousting Slasher!
The boy is skillful and perceptive. He's quite impressive. However, he is still very inexperienced. And then there's that girl. Compared to her moves the other day, she now appears to be rather sluggish. I can win. I will win. For the sake of my master who gave me life and power.
Valkyrie skirt. Standby mode.
Whoa, that's cool. Just what I'd expect from the Valkyrie skirt.
I don't really know what you mean by that, but if you gain experience, you'll also be able to do all sorts of things. Anyway, wipe off the blood. Our battle is definitely not over yet.
Thanks. Are you okay, Tokiko?
Well, actually, my right shoulder's a little...
Tokiko?
I'm okay. It's really not a big deal.
Don't push yourself too much.
Look who's talking. Who do you think I am?
An alchemist warrior who's stronger than I am. But if it's important, then I definitely speak my mind.
I see. All right, then. I'll be more careful. But now is the time for battle. About that hawk type. It's obvious that it's in a whole different league than the other homunculi. His ability to use those wings as a defense is not a technique obtained naturally.
I found you!
He's here!
Just one. So they've split up, huh?
Listen up, Kazuki. The hawk wing defense is indeed superb. However, it's not perfect. When we attacked simultaneously, he used his claws, not his wings. His wing defense can't completely handle a succession of attacks. There's one thing that will work. A high-speed multiple attack. One of us becomes the decoy, and the other delivers the finishing blow.
All right, I'll be the decoy. If If I use my lance and combine the slasher and flash attack, then I should be able to keep you hidden until the last second. Here I go! Did you find Kazuki?
No, he's not here.
He wasn't at the school either.
It seems he was with Tokiko before he was supposed to meet up with us.
What? Her again?
Yeah, ever since Tokiko showed up, Kazuki keeps on disappearing all the time.
Well, I'm sure glad to hear he's okay, though.
Teach him a lesson tonight for sure.
Kazuki, I don't need to worry about you, right?
There's one thing that'll work. A high-speed multiple attack. One of us becomes the decoy and the other delivers the finishing blow. Hide in the light and follow me, Tokiko.
Valkyrie skirt! A beautiful golden light. It's like sunlight.
Something's different. The wind has changed from the earlier attack.
He reads the wind with his wings, not just his eyes.
There's a slightly different wind mixed in this time. Now I see it. The girl is hidden behind the light. With these claws, I'll take care of the both of you at the same time.
Tokiko, he figured it out! Run!
Kazuki, don't stop!
I was careless letting you get above me twice, but I won't lose.
I'll splatter you on cuts!
Tokiko!
Kazuki! Do it! Pierce through!
Justin Slasher! Tokiko! Why did you do that?
He figured out our plan, so I changed it.
But...
It's probably the last chance I had to give my all. It's finally risen up my spine. And my body movements are gradually getting slower. I didn't want to miss this chance, so I attacked, but...
You're a dangerous woman. And that tenacity of yours will surely mean trouble for my master, even if you eventually become a homunculus. So I must finish you off once and for all.
It seems that one more blow is necessary.
Leave this to me. You rest, Tokiko. From here on, I'm going to fight by myself. I'll beat this guy, catch the Papillon Mask Creator, destroy the 21st embryo, and get the antidote.
There's no point in acting tough. Don't you think I know that the one with inferior fighting skills is usually the decoy? I will take care of you later, boy. Right now, the girl is my top priority.
Back off, Kazuki. Listen to me. Right now, you're still no match for him.
Step aside.
I will not! Fight! I will not! Even if Tokiko orders me to. I'm not backing down, no matter what! An opening! Jousting! Slasher! No good! I missed him again!
No matter how hard you try, it's useless. I am able to read the wind with my wing. Instead of looking with my eyes or listening with my ears, the wind can tell me everything! No matter what the situation, my wing defense will never fail me! Prepare to die. Something seems different. The wind has changed slightly. A far cry from a gale or a typhoon. But I still sense a change. Even though he is still inexperienced, I can feel his powerful breath now. The reason must be...
This homunculus. Even if he only has one arm or one wing, his defense is as impregnable as ever. Kazuki can't do this alone.
Tokiko, stay out of this! Here I come!
That girl there. Tell me, is she really that important to you? Is it a simple relationship based on skill hierarchy? Or is it more than that? Are you two a couple?
I owe Tokiko my life. I died once and she gave me a new life. Now her life is on the line. I owe her. No way I'm gonna lose to you.
You and I are the same. I, too, owe my life to my master. Before getting this body, I was a bird, a wild hawk, the ultimate bird of prey, the champion of the skies, the strongest of them all. However, I was shot, either by accident or by poachers.
Oh, what a pity. Well, this is how life goes. Whether it's a protected species or not, once you're dead, you're dead. But to think I'd come out here to catch a few butterflies and ended up finding something so rare. You and I are both very, very lucky. Rejoice now. I'm going to bring you back to life.
And then, I was resurrected. I owe my life to my master. I died once and he gave me new life and power. Now his life is on the line, and I won't allow you to interfere!
No wonder. His battle skills. They come from the instincts of a wild animal.
I see. You and I are the same. However, our benefactors are totally different. Chono sees all of you as guinea pigs. He tramples upon the lives of others, thinking only about himself, constantly running away from his fear of death. What Chono's doing is completely wrong, and thanks to him—
Silence!
Kazuki!
Isn't it the nature of all living beings to fear death? Having lived in the wild, I relate to this very well. There is nothing wrong in my master's actions. Truth is, you don't want to die like this either. Admit it. If you pledge never to have anything to do with my master again, I could let this slide and let you go. There is nothing shameful or evil in fearing death and running away from it.
You see, if I run away, then someone else will die in my place. There's no way I will back down. No way I will lose. No way I will let Tokiko die in my place!
He's wrapping the cloth around the tip of his lance. In that state, he can use the energy of the cloth, not just for charging power, but for destructive power as well. But that will...
You're right. Death is a frightening thing. I know, since I've died once already. And Chono knows it because he's facing death right now. But you see, Chono and I are both human beings. That's right. There are things that must not be done, and things that must be done even if we die!
At this rate, he's going to hurt himself as well.
Stop, Kazuki!
Here comes energy full blast! Toasted Quester!
So the breeze has turned into a real wind. I know it's selfish, but I have one request. My master.
I won't kill him. That's not my intention. I'll just stop him.
Having heard that, now I can die in peace. Die in peace. I never knew there was such a death.
Although he said it was the nature of living beings to fear death, he still sacrificed his life fighting for the Papillon Mask creator. He was a unique homunculus until the very end, and it turned out to be a good experience for Kazuki after all. It's truly unusual to be able to use the Buso Renkin to this extent in just 1 week. The 5th day is ending. There's 1 more day. Time will run out tomorrow night at midnight.
Tokiko, how are you doing? We should climb down the mountain before sunrise.
Not with your body in that condition. It'll just be better to spend the night here. It seems that we're quite deep in the mountains. We'll rest for the night and recover with the healing power of the Kakugane. Even if we go down the mountain tomorrow morning and get on the train, we probably wouldn't arrive in Ginsei City until nightfall.
Then we'll start looking for Chono as soon as we arrive.
I've got a pretty good idea of his whereabouts. Now that he's lost his home and all his homunculi, he's nothing but a helpless high school student. His last hope is most likely his family home.
All right, time doesn't run out until midnight tomorrow. We have plenty of time.
Yes, that's right. I'll stay behind here and leave all the rest to you. That's the best thing to do.
What are you
Don't
talking
shake me.
about?
I'm
What
in
doesn't make
bad shape.
sense? We're gonna make an
We're in
entire
bad shape.
system like that.
The only way you can make it in time is by yourself. Thanks to this, my lower body's paralyzed and I can't move. That's why I can't go down the mountain, you understand?
But then I won't have time to come back, even if I do get the antidote.
It's okay. You don't need to come back anyway. Tomorrow morning, after you're gone and I can no longer see you, I'm going to take care of things by finishing myself off.
I told you not to shake me like this. This way we're both going to die. Now stop it.
Wait a minute. This morning you said you were on a mission, right? That means you've got friends and people you can rely on.
It's useless. All the warriors in Japan are currently out there on missions of their own. Unfortunately, even if I were to ask for help, it wouldn't show up by tomorrow at midnight. I'm sure there'll eventually be some kind of action by the main unit, but it'll only come after the situation is resolved. Not too long after this happens, another warrior should appear before you, Kazuki. Once you report all the details to that person, you should bury everything that happened this week into the depths of your memory. You should spend your days happily with your sister. And your friends as well. You should just go home, Kazuki.
Okay, I'll go back.
Good. That's the way it should be.
But with you.
Hey! Just because I can't move doesn't mean you can do whatever you want with me.
If we go down the mountain without waiting for daybreak, then I'm sure we can get there before the night falls.
If you push yourself like this, you're gonna drain your stamina and collapse.
I'll be okay. You don't weigh that much.
You idiot! That's not the issue. Let me down!
Hell no! I said before that I didn't want any more victims, remember? Right now, you happen to be one of the victims, too. We can do it. I'll show you that I can make it there in time.
His shoulders are much broader than they look.
The origin of the gusty winds that damaged Ginsei High Dormitory in Saitama Prefecture in Ginsei City
I'm
is
worried.
still unknown.
Kazuki still isn't back.
I don't know. He has been disappearing a lot lately. But this time he's been gone a full day.
Yeah, tell me about it. During attendance yesterday, I actually managed to get away mimicking his voice. Hi, guys. I'm Kazuki.
Did you actually just do that?
What kind of freak are you?
Anyway, ever since that Tokiko showed up in the picture, Kazuki's weirdness has kicked into high gear.
Could it be that he's gotten involved in something dangerous?
Well, if that's the case, then...
Kazuki.
Kazuki?
I'm home.
Madly in love and all beaten up.
What on earth happened to you? Were you actually blown away by yesterday's gusty winds?
Oh, yeah, that's right. And Tokiko became unable to move because of her chronic lower back pain, so I carried her on my back the whole way here.
All the way?
Yep, all the way.
Enough. Enough already. Just let me die.
No negative thoughts. It's still too soon to give up.
He is right, Tokiko. Lower back pain can be cured, you know.
She is Kazuki's little sister, after all.
Mm-hmm. All right, everyone, I need to get going.
Kazuki, wait, where are you off to now?
Don't worry, I've just got some unfinished business.
But you're all beaten up. Why don't you just rest and wait till tomorrow?
No, it has to be done tonight. Listen, Mahiro, I need you to do something for me. Take care of Tokiko while I'm gone.
What?
Okay, I'll be back soon, I promise.
Got it. Leave it to me. As a matter of fact, I'm a master of taking care of people.
She's pure Kazuki. A complete female version of him.
Wait a second, Kazuki. What's going on? Tell us, are you hiding something from us? What's the deal? Have you gotten yourself involved in something dangerous?
Sorry. Okakura, as you said, I'm involved in a messy situation right now. But it's all gonna be resolved tonight. Everything's gonna be fine.
Even if you can't tell us about the situation, if you need my help, I'm ready. You know that. But no worries and no pressure, all right? Go and do what you need to do.
Kazuki, wait!
What is it, Tokiko?
Your cell phone is no longer of any use to you because of the battle last night. So take this with you. Remember to give me a detailed report on the situation. And I want you to take this too. I can't say it will give you twice the strength, but 2 will have stronger healing powers than 1. You can reduce the burden on your body if you apply 1 to the Buso Renkin and the other 1 to healing. Kazuki, you are far better suited being with your little sister and your friends than fighting these battles. So I want to be completely sure that you're not doing this for me. So come back here for your own sake, no matter what happens out there.
Understood. Definitely. No matter what, I will be back. I'll be back, Tokiko. Everyone, just wait for me.
useless talking to the guy. He just won't listen to reason anymore. All you need to do is take the homunculus embryo from him. Next time, the butterfly of Black Death, I'll splatter your guts!
Mihiro's food.
This must be Chono's house. What do you mean you don't know?
It's been a long time, and I don't care to know of his whereabouts.
But that's...
It was my intention that he would eventually inherit the Chono family fortune. I gave him every conceivable kind of education for the gifted, and it all seemed to be paying off. People around us would speak of how he was following in the footsteps of his great-great-grandfather, who laid the foundation for this family. But now look at him. A 19-year-old recluse who repeats the same year twice.
Chono!
What do you want with Master Jiro?
Jiro?
Big brother is missing, huh? How amusing.
Chono's younger brother?
If you find him, give him this message. It has been decided that Jiro will be the family's sole successor and that he is no longer needed here.
Are you serious? You're Chono's father, aren't you? He's suffering from a terrible disease.
What of it? If he isn't able to carry out his purpose, then he is of no use to me.
Get lost, kid.
Yes, hello? Oh, hi, Kazuki. Tokiko? Yeah. Oh, don't worry. She's just fine. I swear by Nightingale, I, Nurse Mihiro, will make sure to look after her.
Is that her own outfit?
Don't tell me she has a thing for uniforms.
Well, the truth is, you're more like a caretaker than an actual nurse.
Stop interrupting, or I'm gonna get
So Chono didn't go to his family home, huh? Well, do you think there's a possibility that his father might be lying?
Not a chance. If I were Chono, there's no way I'd go back there either. He clearly isn't welcome there at all.
Then that means the only place that he would return to is where it all began for him. It's gotta be.
Got it. I'll keep looking.
Stop running. If you overdo it, you'll collapse for sure this time.
I'm fine. So far.
So far.
Only 3.5 hours left. Come to think of it, I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. Once I become a homunculus, I'll have to eat. I wonder what would be good. I guess it'll have to be humans.
I finally found you, Chono.
Ah, yes, you're Muto.
Chono!
What's wrong, Kazuki? What was that loud noise just now? Did you get excited and collapse or something? You're kidding me, didn't I warn you?
You look so energetic all of a sudden.
I found him, Tokiko. Just as you predicted. His source of emotional support is the alchemy research his great-great-grandfather left behind. His last resort was the warehouse where he discovered that research.
Then Washio must have been defeated. Otherwise, he wouldn't be alive.
That's right. And he was worried about you right up until he took his last breath.
So what? Who cares? If he can't carry out his function, he's of no use to me.
The antidote and the homunculus embryo. Give them to me, Chono.
I'll give you the antidote, but I can't give you this. If I don't have this, I'll soon die from this disease.
I cannot let you become a homunculus like this. I promised myself I wouldn't allow any more sacrifices.
No use trying to talk to him, Kazuki. He won't listen to anyone right now. Grab the homunculus embryo and get out of there quickly. It's an incomplete embryo. Once you remove it from the cultivation solution, it'll die right away.
Got it, Tokiko. But I've got one last thing to tell him.
Huh?
Chono, listen to me. Whether you become a homunculus or remain human, if you continue the way you are, you're gonna be by yourself forever, and you'll die all alone. Even if you have a grave, there'll be no flowers, nothing.
Do you think I care?
No one will even remember you.
I don't care what happens after I die.
Listen, all you have to do is make amends to those you've sacrificed, and
You'll what?
Yes, you'll what? Please tell us. However he dies is really none of your business. You are quite a hypocrite, I see.
Just what do you want, Jiro?
Well, you still haven't given him my father's message. Then allow me. I've officially been named the family successor. All inheritance will go to me.
Oh, is that what it is? That really doesn't matter to me anymore.
No kidding, really? Well, I just want you to know it does make a huge difference to me. Even though I was born into this family, I was always treated second-rate just because I was born a year after you. Ordinary education, ordinary life, ordinary name. I wasn't granted the suffix Shaku, which carries the pride of our great-great-grandfather. Jiro, the second-born. Until you got sick, I was nothing more than a worm crawling on the ground.
Well then, you must be satisfied now.
And that's the reason I can't have you recovering from your illness.
Big brother. I didn't really understand the conversation, but it seemed to me you'd be saved if you had this, right?
Don't you dare, you fool! It only needs a little more time before it's complete!
Nobody needs a person like you!
Don't you think it's funny how twisted this family is?
Die! Hurry up and die!
Idiots.
So are you dead yet?
Come to me! You and I are the same. You should want to live more than anyone, more than anything. So come, let us become a homunculus now, and be reborn into a magnificent papillon!
What happened? What happened to you?
Muto, as I recall, you did say you wouldn't allow any more sacrifices, didn't you? Well, too bad. As black as the devil himself and as scorching as all hell. Almost as sweet as a kiss. So this is what humans taste like.
What's going on, Kazuki? Did something happen?
Now I am complete. Papi, yawn!
Yes, you pervert!
You mean perfect. I have achieved a complete transformation. It does hurt a bit. But it's good.
It's a monster!
Not a monster, a superhuman!
Gunshots and screams. Chono has become a humanoid homunculus, hasn't he?
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault at all. Get out as soon as possible. Just as human and monkeys are nothing alike, humanoid and animal homunculi are completely different. He's not an opponent you can take on right now. Kazuki?
I know, but I still haven't gotten the antidote.
Just forget it, Kazuki.
Buso Renkin! What? My Buso Renkin. It won't activate.
The game is over. Oh, this body really uses up a lot of energy. I guess I'll have to get some food first. Almost midnight. 3 hours left until that girl turns into a homunculus. You just lie there grief-stricken by your own helplessness.
Jiro, sir.
Aren't you cold, sir?
Hero, eh? Well, I guess we do look alike.
Hey, did you just hear something coming from the front porch?
You're imagining things.
I know. Anyone who can tell me apart from Jiro lives. That's fun.
Let's check it out.
Whatever.
Now let's see. I wonder how many will figure it out.
Jiro, sir.
Please don't scare us like that.
Kazuki? Kazuki? Answer me. Kazuki? Do you hear me? Kazuki? Answer me.
I can hear you. Tokiko,
Thank goodness you woke up. You must get out of there right now.
I can still fight.
Impossible. You're only starting to move because of the healing effects of the Kakugane. Just leave Chono to the next warrior, you got it?
But what about the antidote? There won't be time.
Enough already. You've done more than enough. It's okay. I've accepted my fate. Just get back here quick. Everyone's waiting for you.
Do me a favor. Please put my hero and the others on the phone.
I peeled some apples for you. Strawberry top temporarily suspended.
Hey, Kazuki! Calling for a backup after all. All right, I'm ready to show you the true power of Okakura. Right. I want to see it.
Kazuki, that copy of the Erotic Ladies Maximum you had under your pillow, I've hidden it somewhere else. You have to be more careful, man. If Tokiko or Mahiro find it, they might get upset or angry.
Thanks for saving me. Daihama, just a warning for you. When you return, come through the back. The dorm advisor's really got his eyes out for you, so you had better be careful. Right. If push comes to shove, answer at roll call for me.
Hey, big brother. Tokiko's doing fine. Leave her to me. I take good care of her. We're all having apples right now, but if you don't come back quickly, there aren't going to be any left for you.
Well, just save some for me. I can't go back right away, but...
Kazuki.
Tokiko, I'm okay. Hearing everyone's voices, I feel like it really gave me some strength. I'll get the antidote and be back for sure. Just trust me. Listen, Tokiko. I'll be borrowing some of your power.
Not a single one.
Oh. What's going on out there? What's all the commotion?
Father.
Whoa, what a fantastic costume. What party are you going to tonight, Jiro?
That's right. It's a memorial in memory of the dear deceased Koshaku Chono. I get it now. Koshaku Chono didn't die tonight. He's been dead for a long time already. Now it's time for the after party to begin. Let's celebrate the birth of the homunculus Papillon. Since this world doesn't need Koshaku Chono, I'll set his legacy all on fire and burn it down. I'll light a bonfire befitting of this icy dark night. A magnificent bonfire!
I won't let you do such a thing!
You, huh? Now, I told you to give in to your despair.
Chono!
Yes!
My Kakugane.
Listen, Tokiko, I'll be borrowing some of your power. Double! Buso Renkin! Time to settle this!
Come on. So, your wounds have healed, huh? Double tomahawk. No, double lance, huh? Nice. But are you able to use it skillfully? Covered with wounds, exhausted, your precious double lance appears unstable and looks like it's going to fall apart. You think you can beat me like that? Don't make me laugh.
Kazuki, what was that awful sound I just heard?
Chono just coughed up blood.
Does Chono have an emblem mark?
Actually, I don't see one anywhere.
I see. Kazuki? No, Chono, listen carefully. Your transformation was unsuccessful. Using an embryo before completion caused something to go wrong. You turned into a homunculus, but you still retained your diseased body. With an immortal and diseased body, you'll continue to experience pain and suffering indefinitely. That's the price you're going to have to pay for attempting to lengthen your life while sacrificing the lives of so many others.
My transformation may have failed, but it looks like I may have another chance, since I've got one more life standing in front of me right now. The antidote is in the box hidden behind the incubator. It'll explode instantly if you force it with anything other than this key. Now come and get it. Time to eat you and get the Kakugane. Then when the woman transforms and joins me, I'll burn down this world to ashes.
Not if I can help it. I'm gonna stop you once and for all.
Kazuki!
This will be the final blow!
The Kakugane is mine! How could a mere human like you?
I may be just a human, but unlike you, I've already fought many life and death battles.
So you're stronger and you defeated me, but now what are you going to do? I've become a homunculus, which means I won't stop eating human beings. Not to mention the fact that the key to that woman's antidote is in this stomach. Will you wait for it to come out with my excrement? Come on, what will you do with me now? What will you do?
Forgive me. Koshaku Chono!
Ah, my name. Don't apologize, you hypocrite.
The key. Tokiko.
10 days ago, you unwillingly became involved in the world of alchemy and combat. I still can't help but feel responsible for that, but you've really done a good job.
I haven't done any good at all. In the end, I wasn't able to carry out any of the things I vowed that I would do. And what's more, I killed Chono with my own hands. And in the end, he said to me,
Don't apologize, you hypocrite.
I did the best I could, but maybe I am a hypocrite after all.
Kazuki.
For good or for evil, there is no shame in holding to your beliefs until the very end. If you don't know whether or not you're a hypocrite, then continue fighting, Kazuki Muto.
Warrior Chief.
He's the warrior chief?
The next battle will soon begin.
The next battle?
Will you continue to fight? If you're willing, then by the authority vested in me, I proclaim you an alchemist warrior.
Your English teacher, Mr. Mita, has been in the hospital due to illness. Therefore, starting this week...
If you don't know whether or not you're a hypocrite, then continue fighting, Kazuki Muto.
Now I will introduce a new transfer student. Please come in.
Tokiko.
This is Tokiko Sumura, and as of today, she'll be your new classmate.
What an awful scar. It's kind of scary.
What do you think happened to her?
It's the same story as the last school I infiltrated. I'm better off being a loner than in a place like this.
So, would you like to introduce yourself?
I've got nothing to say.
Huh?
Yes, it's better this way. I wouldn't be able to enjoy a school life now anyway.
Okay. So then does anyone have any questions for Tokiko?
Yeah, what the hell is your relationship with Kazuki? Are you guys going out? We're all dying to know!
Yeah, I have a right to know too. Navi, this isn't our class. Come on, our class already started. So you're friends with the Four Stooges plus one? I mean, what kind of relationships you guys have? Yeah, now we all want to know.
Okay, so what sort of On second thought, this is a little different from the last school. No questions about my scar or relationship to Kazuki. Anyone else?
When's your birthday? What's your sign?
August 7th, which makes me a Leo.
So where do you live?
The dorm starting today.
Why aren't you wearing our uniform?
It flaps around and it's hard to move around in.
Any hobbies or talents?
Training and changing clothes quickly.
So what's your type?
I'm not interested in love.
Tell them to make me squeal.
You stupid pig. Wait a minute. Who was that? The last one wasn't a question. Who was it?
They're having so much fun.
So just tell us, what is your relationship?
Well, let's just say I'm willing to keep that secret.
I'm alive.
Ah, you're awake. Good morning, Koshaku. Or are you now, Papillon?
Who are you?
I never thought one of my descendants would decipher the clues I left in my research notes and manage to recreate my work after 100 years. I guess it pays to be immortal.
Complete the research? Immortal? My great-great-grandfather? Bakushaku Chono?
I discarded that name after I was no longer a human. My brethren in battle now refer to me as Dr. Butterfly. Welcome, Papillon. In acknowledgement of your superior intellect and ability to take action, I welcome you to the League of Extraordinary Elect, the LXE. First of all, you will need to restore that body of yours, and then you shall be granted the true power of the humanoid homunculus that you still haven't been able to successfully achieve. That way you won't be defeated by mere humans ever again.
So, tell me, how do you feel?
Magnificent.
So you think you're fitting in?
Yes, thanks to you.
But you're older than I am, so why are you in the same class as me?
Maybe the warrior chief did it for the mission, to make it easier to execute. But to be honest, it was actually easier to function the way things were before. I was able to move around more freely.
So what's the warrior chief like?
He's the way you just saw him. He's very mysterious and always hides himself in that coat. I don't know much about him, not even his name or background or anything for that matter.
A man of mystery, huh? Maybe it's just because it's cooler that way.
Don't be silly, that's probably not the reason. All I know without a doubt is that whenever he shows up, a big battle's about to happen. The other thing I can tell you for sure is that he has a habit of always saying the word bravo.
All right, so as of today, I'm going to be the new manager of this dorm, and you can just call me Captain Bravo.
Warrior Chief?
Excuse me, why don't you just tell us what your real name is?
Bravo. Looks like you're a smart young lady. However, my real name's a secret, and that's because it's cooler that way.
Tokiko, that manager.
That's right. I really don't want to believe it, but...
The two of us are gonna get along great.
Are you really that stupid?
Huh?
Haven't you figured it out?
What?
Well, the fool and the straight man there. Quit the make-out strawberry stuff while someone's taking the time to introduce themselves. Report to my office. I'd like a word with the both of you.
A story?
Yes, a story from over 100 years ago when I was still human. Back then, everyone was already skeptical of alchemy and many dismissed it, but I knew there was more to it, so I began to completely immerse myself in research. Yet, there was only so much I could do on my own. I did identify the existence of homunculi in Kakugane, but ended up running out of leads, and then he appeared.
Who? A traitor?
That's right. 100 years ago, there was a man who, despite being an alchemist warrior, turned himself into a homunculus and fled.
Yes, I've heard that before. As I recall, he was a strong warrior who was chased all the way to Japan and was cornered by his pursuers. Eventually, at the very end, he got away, disappeared, and has been missing ever since then.
Bravo! Great memory, warrior Tokiko. Now, over a century later, because of the recent incident involving Papillon, we now know about an alchemist named Bakushaku Chono, and we've determined that he and the warrior traitor have joined forces here.
When I first met him, he was seriously injured, so in exchange for his knowledge of alchemy, I pledged to heal him once I had finished conducting my research. It took 100 years, but it appears I have finally succeeded.
I see. So I'm nothing more than the guinea pig.
Remember, he is the leader of the LXE, and he is the one who will become the king of all homunculi one day.
Really? Then I guess I should vacate this throne to make room, right?
Can this be the Restoration Flask's power? Or is it...
I have one favor to ask. I wonder if you'd prepare some fabulous clothes for me. There's someone I can't wait to meet again.
The mission this time around is to get to the bottom of the League of Extraordinary Elects, led by Dr. Butterfly, and destroy it.
Well, the fact that a name has been confirmed, it seems the investigation is already being conducted, sir.
Yes, I have already deployed a warrior that I brought with me 3 days ago.
So including you and that warrior, 3 of us are assigned to the mission.
No, we might have to go it alone. His report stopped coming 2 days ago. Which is why I need to ask you, Kazuki Muto, will you join our fight? It appears that you're still undecided.
I don't know. I'm still torn about the whole thing. You see, half of me wants to keep fighting those bad guys that are still out there using the power of alchemy. But the other half of me is afraid that I'll mess up again like I did with Chono.
Honestly, I don't think you should fight anymore. You really should just leave the fighting to us warriors and go back to your normal high school
Muto!
life. Huh?
A phone call. He says that he's a friend of yours.
A friend of mine? I wonder who it is. Yeah, hello?
Oh, you poor thing, you sound dispirited. How strange that I, the one who lost, is cheerful, while you, the one who won, sound depressed and miserable. You're worrying me a bit. How about you and I meet tomorrow, Kazuki Muto?
Koshaku Chono!
Oh, you over here.
Koshaku Chono!
Why don't we go inside somewhere instead of standing here talking? Ooh, 1 hamburger meal A and 2 medium coffees, yum.
Yes, sir. Will that be for here? Or maybe you'd like it to go?
For here.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy.
Just relax, you don't have to be so vigilant. I have no intention of fighting today.
Leave the clowning to your hideous outfit.
Clowning? About what? This outfit of mine is magnificent. In fact, it is so marvelous, I can wear it to a ball. Right, Muto?
Certainly better than seeing you in your underwear.
Underwear?
Oh, come now. I was very fond of that outfit, too. It was pretty damn cool.
Your definition of cool is way off. Now, the mask is another story. That is kind of cool.
Don't encourage him. Just take off that mask now.
That I cannot do. I'll never take it off in front of people ever again. It is a testament to me abandoning my human life. I had my body completely restored, but unfortunately the disease is still inside of me as it was before. I actually haven't recovered enough of my physical strength to fight yet either. And apparently I haven't obtained the so-called true power.
True power?
Muto, you don't seem to be at your best either. So for the time being, let's just declare war. We can fight when we're both more prepared. Something to look forward to.
In that case, there was no reason for me to come at all.
Huh?
Captain Bravo?
Warrior Chief?
Miss, I too shall have a hamburger meal A.
Are you going to want that for here, sir? Or will that be to go instead?
For here.
Manager!
This one is on the house, so please just take it to go, sir.
What wonderful service. Bravo! I think I'll start coming here all the time.
Me too. This place is magnificent. The flavor of blood is absolutely delicious.
That's the taste of the blood you coughed up.
So that was it, huh? I guess that's all right. I wonder how many years it's been since I've been to school.
Serve the ball!
Here it comes! Eat this! What, dodgeball?
But things haven't really changed at all. No matter whose voice I hear, it only sounds like people mocking me. Even after having been reborn as a superhuman, it seems the world hasn't changed at all. As I thought before, maybe it would be best to burn it all down and then create a magnificent world that suits me and is only for me.
So the LXC doesn't satisfy you enough, Koshaku Chono.
I've had enough seclusion in the past, you see. And by the way, don't you ever dare call me Chono again. Only Kazuki Muto may call me by that name. Muto, I'm not quite sure why you're not yourself, and the truth is, I don't care. Eventually, I'll settle things with you once and for all. Until I do, I won't be able to be myself and truly take off.
Chono! I also plan to settle things with you once and for all.
Good, your fighting spirit's returned. That makes me kind of happy.
Do you know what you're getting into, Kazuki? Settling things means killing him one more time. Do you really think you can do that? Can you kill him again?
Sorry to interrupt. However, it appears something urgent has come up. Another enemy. But unlike Papillon, this one seems to possess true power.
Moon?
The experiment is a success.
So we'll finally be able to heal him?
It'll have to be done after the maintenance, so we won't be able to do it right away.
I just can't wait. By the way, what about Papillon?
He couldn't wait to go out in the elegant suit I prepared for him. He went to settle some unfinished business with a warrior, probably an associate of the one we took care of the other day.
Oh my, will he be all right?
There won't be any problems. I sent Kinjo to keep an eye on him.
Homunculus!
Buso!
Renkin! Buso Renkin of the right-hand gauntlet! Pinky Gulliver!
The difference between a humanoid and an animal type isn't just what they eat, or that the humanoid has superior power while maintaining its human form. No matter how much human knowledge an animal type acquires, it can only fight instinctively with its claws and fangs. A humanoid can fight with a command of various weapons, using their own fighting instincts. In other words,
They're able to use Kakugane as a Buso Renkin just like we do.
So this is the true power of the humanoid homunculi. I'll deal with you little weaklings later. Hey, you in the coat! I'll start with you first. Homunculus power which exceeds humans, and Buso Renkin power exceeding all modern science. Do you really think you can beat the most powerful combination of these two elements with your single Buso Renkin alone?
we can and we will. That is why we alchemist warriors exist.
Buso Renkin! Buso Renkin of the lads! Sunlight Heart! Energy full blast! Go now! I said that I would deal with you little weaklings later. Jousting renamed to Sunlight Slasher! His fist suddenly got huge. Why are you so surprised? You should know better. A Buso Renkin is no ordinary weapon. This is the special property of my Pinky Gulliver. You lousy! All right, I'll burst through with the Sunlight Slasher. You wish. Laputa falls! No way will a homunculus ever lose to a mere human in a power match.
Kazuki!
Are you all right, Kazuki?
Yeah, I'm fine. But this guy's tough.
I know that.
Buso!
You two stay back. I'll deal with him.
Warrior Chief.
This guy's a small fry, but he's more than you two can handle right now.
Me, a small fry? What a lousy judge of enemies.
As I recall, that Kakugane had the serial number 52.
You got good eyes. It's been 3 days, but I got the all clear from Moonface to use this weapon he got from the warrior he defeated. By any chance, was he one of your subordinates? I'm sensing something here. Are you suddenly blind with anger, Mr. Alchemist Warrior?
No, a warrior's defeat means death. I'm not angry about that.
Wow, that's pretty darn cold. Well, here goes. Prompting Nag Knuckles! What's this? It's like steel. It's not possible. No way!
Buso Renkin of the metal jacket. Silver skin. The surface both turns into hard metal and regenerates instantly when something strikes it. Do you think I wear this outfit because I like how it looks?
Not bad at all. But it's just a defense Buso Renkin, not a real weapon, so... Prompting Nag Finger Strike!
But I do have a weapon. My thoroughly trained warrior body is my weapon.
You are angry after all, aren't you?
I told you already. I'm not angry. At all.
Wow, so strong. But... Bravo really isn't angry. He looked like he was about to cry at any moment. Bravo, Tokiko. Okay, I'll do it. If we allow the LXE to continue to exist, this town will go to pieces. Somebody's gotta fight them now, so that Mahiro, my friends, and all the people in school and in town can live in peace. Being called a hypocrite, Feeling the pain of my own shame? I think I can live with it. This town will go to pieces. Captain Bravo, please make me into an alchemist warrior.
Kazuki Muto, you can't always rely on your Buso Renkin alone. If you keep on fighting the way you have been all this time, you'll never win, and you'll get yourself killed. In order to make you into an alchemist warrior, I'll train you without mercy. If you don't want to perish, sink your teeth in with a do-or-die resolve. Got it? Same goes for you, Warrior Tokiko. Protecting rookies is my duty. So leave Muto to me from now on. Go and recover your warrior instincts. If you don't, you will be defeated and get yourself killed.
What's going on? Whoa, looks like we've drawn a crowd.
We should avoid them. Let's go.
He's alive.
I avoided striking his vitals. We need to get him to tell us information about the LXE.
You gotta be joking. If I were to do something like that, who knows what Dr. Butterfly would end up doing to me?
Don't worry about it. You'll end up wanting to talk regardless of what's in store for you.
I'm not so sure about that.
Good work, Kinjo. I will let you die quickly.
Thank you, Janai. He killed his own comrade.
In order to silence him.
You may keep the Kakugane for the moment, but I'll be back to retrieve it soon. Homunculi can be easily replaced, but unfortunately, Kakugane cannot. So it is my duty to recover it. Until next time.
This is not my day. Why are we the ones who have to carry this?
I know. Just don't drop it.
Who the hell is he?
From the drama club?
Wrong answer. No. For your own sake, better not get involved. Kakugane. So I guess even this small fry gets one. But I don't, huh? This is most unpleasant.
There are 3 things we're sure of. First of all is that Papillon still doesn't have a Kakugane like the rest of us do. It seems his man-eating appetite has regressed for the time being, so therefore we can put off dealing with him for now. Secondly, there's the LXE. All their actions so far seem to indicate that they don't have the slightest intention of launching any sort of all-out attack against us. This is probably because their strongest LXE member, the warrior traitor, has not fully recovered yet. Of course, there's no reason for us to wait until they're ready to strike. We must locate their hideout, make a quick assessment of their numbers, and wipe them out in a single blow. Third and finally, there's you, Muto. Just as Warrior Tokiko has reported, your Sunlight Heart is indeed very powerful. However, for now, it's pretty clear that you are not yet able to beat a humanoid homunculus on your own.
I need training.
Special training. We'll start today.
I'm ready.
Warrior Chief, I'd like to assist in Kazuki's special training.
Afraid not. I've got a different mission in mind for you. Seconds, please! Thank you for a delicious meal.
I won.
Not bad. It's a draw. All right. Time to go. Ready, Muto?
Yeah, Bravo. You bet I am. As a matter of fact, I'm a master of special training.
Bravo! I'm also a master of special training.
Special training? What do you mean? Well, it's a secret. Because it's just cooler that way.
Kazuki and Captain Bravo left. You're not gonna go with them?
Not today.
Oh, really? Well, that's a first.
Well, it happens sometimes.
Oh, I know what! You can hang out with me and the girls.
No, that's all right. That's not really my thing, thanks.
Then how about if a guy was to hang out too?
That's not what I meant.
So what are we gonna play, huh? Oh, no! But only 2 people can play that. What do you think, Chi-Chi?
I like to play memory, I guess.
See that? Chi-Chi just loves to play memory. Do you have any ideas, Tokiko?
No, really, thanks, but I'll pass.
Oh, but why? Come on.
I'm so sorry. Some other time, okay?
Guess not today. Maybe another time. Sounds like a deal to me.
Why'd I say I'm sorry? I didn't have to apologize for anything.
Ha, so there it is.
I've got a different mission in mind for you. In a battle between an alchemist warrior and a humanoid homunculus, Kakugane is exactly like a shogi piece. If you have it, it is a huge asset in battle. But if you lose it, the enemy will use it against you. I want you to safeguard this. They'll try to get it back. I'll be focusing on Kazuki's special training.
But sir, I can help with the special training and hang on to the Kakugane at the same time.
Like I said, just leave the protection of the rookie to me, all right? You're too protective of Kazuki Muto.
He's right. During the whole Papillon thing, I was more worried about protecting Kazuki than anything else, even with a homunculus right in front of me.
Go and recover your warrior instincts. If you don't, you will be defeated and get yourself killed.
My warrior instincts. What's this?
Buso Renkin. Noisy Hamelin.
Ultrasonic waves. Oscillating waves. Whatever it is, it's piercing my ears. It's the enemy's attack.
All right then. Begin looking for the important treasure in there, my pretty little pets.
Imagining things?
Damn it. A tracking device.
I've been detected. Too late. I'm already here. Now that I've made it this far, I can follow everything by sound, and my adorable pets will do the rest for me. What will you do now? Anyone who has their brains affected by the sound of my noisy hamelin, become my ally and your enemy.
Hypnotic control. The effects of the sound waves from before. Then that means... the enemy is not far. He must be within ear range and in the direction the wave originated from.
Tokiko!
Kazuki?
What's up? I'm Kazuki.
Sorry. Just hold still for a bit, Tokiko, okay?
Yes, I am a pervert.
A really good one at that!
Let go of me.
Huh?
I'm warning you, don't touch me.
Touch me! Tokiko's so soft and smooth skin, yes. Tell me, where's the Kakugane? Give me the Kakugane! Give it to me!
Bravo, backbreaker! Bravo, octopus hold! Bravo, rotation throw! All right, that's it for the warm-up.
Tell me, does a rotation count as a warm-up?
Bravo! We'll start the special training after a 10-minute break.
Can I ask you something?
Huh?
We still don't know how organized the LXE is, right? What if they are the kind of opponents the three of us might not be able to handle alone?
If that's the case, what would you do?
Call the police?
I see. Well, then tell me, how would you explain it to them?
I'm surrounded.
That's correct. Your opposition are actually humans, so there's nothing you can do.
What should I do?
Where's the Kakugane? Give me the Kakugane!
Just you wait, homunculus.
I guess that was kind of a stupid question, wasn't it?
It's absolutely natural to think that way. But remember, you've now set foot in an extraordinary world of supernatural proportions.
Extraordinary world.
The only ones who can stop an uncommon enemy like the homunculi are those of us who share a similar reality. No one else could handle such an opponent. No matter how strong the enemy may be, or how difficult the battles sometimes may seem, we must defeat them. Because we are alchemist warriors.
The alchemist warrior is approaching. But how? How was she able to get past my pets? Could it be she slashed through all of them? She used her Buso Renkin to run on the walls.
I found you, homunculus beast.
I guess I'll retreat for the time being.
I won't let you get away. Chi-Chi!
I'll just go to the bathroom and then head to bed.
Look out!
She looks tasty. I'll devour her so that I can heal my wounds and counterattack.
Now I understand the warrior chief's intention.
Does your wound hurt? I wasn't able to have my meal, so I guess we're even. But then again, I'm a homunculus, so my wounds are already healing. The more time passes, the greater my advantage. I'm going to eat you one piece at a time. But first I'll tear your entire body apart, making it easier for me to feast.
The reason I'm here is so that terrible day will never be repeated again. I must kill all the homunculi.
I should probably tell you this.
What?
There's not much difference from how we prefer our meat to the way the homunculi choose theirs. The younger and fresher it is, the tastier and more tender it is, or so they claim. So when they form a group and take action, that's what they look for. They tend to target schools as prime locations for securing their food. Ginsei Academy is an irresistible target. It has a whole dormitory full of sleeping livestock.
So then enrolling Tokiko in the school was a preemptive move.
Rather, a last-ditch effort. 7 years ago, we alchemist warriors were a day late and $1 short, and ended up sacrificing an entire elementary school. We must not repeat that tragedy ever again.
Not just in the schools. Not just my little sister and my friends, either. I'll protect all people from the homunculi.
Well, in that case, you must first get stronger, and that's my responsibility. I will have no mercy. Prepare yourself.
All right, I'm ready. Let's do it, Bravo.
Buso Renkin! It hurts.
Don't make me laugh. There's no way a monster should feel something like pain.
No, it's true. It really does hurt.
Tell me where the LXC base is and who the members are.
I'll talk. Please just stop already. You've really done it this time, little girl. I will make you pay.
I'll make things easier if you talk, but if you don't...
If you don't talk, you'll suffer the torments of hell before you die. When you talk like that, it's hard to distinguish who is the monster and who is the human.
Papillon.
No. Papillon. You must put more love into it.
Kazuki's not gonna like this, but I kill all homunculi in my path. A decoy.
Please tell Kazuki this message. With this, I'll get stronger. And if he doesn't get stronger this time around, then he won't be able to protect poor little Tokiko.
Don't press your luck. Wake up. Are you all right?
I don't know why, but I'm feeling this sense of guilt.
I feel kind of happy. With a hint of embarrassment. It's a good feeling nonetheless.
Tokiko's so soft, such smooth skin.
What's up? Hi, I'm Kazuki.
Besides the fact that they were very sleepy, there doesn't seem to be any other after effect. They should have no recollection of what went on last night.
Bravo, Tokiko! Very well done.
But Papillon got a hold of the Kakugane. I'm sorry, Warrior Chief.
Don't apologize. It's my fault for overlooking the transmitter in the first place. This training is extremely rough on a normal boy like Kazuki. He has a long road ahead of him. I wonder how long he's going to last.
I have no doubt that Kazuki will get through it. But I still don't want him moving any closer to a world of battle, so I won't let any enemy near him. I'm prepared and willing to do my own fighting. And I'm ready to take his share whenever it calls for it.
Maybe I got her a little too worked up. She's more dangerous now than she was before. Although it's inevitable that some warriors fall in battle, it is harder when they are so young. I must avoid that, whatever the cost.
without incident. But it was luck. If one thing went slightly wrong, then... I have no intention of seeing that site ever again. I have to kill the homunculi. I must kill all the enemies.
Bring it on, Bravo!
Good morning. Better hurry, you'll be late for homeroom.
Huh? Oh, right, thanks. And who are you?
Hello, Warrior Chief. This is Tokiko. Is it all right if Kazuki took a break from training today?
Sure. Besides, it's raining out there. So, I guess there won't be training tonight.
Taking a day off because of rain?
Warrior Chief's so easygoing.
Tokiko, do you have an umbrella?
No. Do you?
Nope. What should we do? Should we run?
Here, you can borrow this.
Huh?
You really shouldn't let a pretty girl get wet in the rain, don't you think? I'll just wait for my little brother's club activities to end and go home with him.
Who's that?
I think she's...
Hayasaka Class 3A Student Council President! Kazuki, I thought you were devoted to Tokiko, so I stood back and secretly wished for my best friend's happiness! But now you betrayed me again!
Don't say anything. You'll only make things worse.
I tap offense to toy with her emotions!
Shut up, pervert!
What, all you guys have umbrellas? Then I should probably give this one back. Does anyone know what club the president's brother is in?
Are you kidding? He's quite famous around here.
Awesome!
He's the star of the Kendo Club. Last year, he topped the individual nationals.
Oh, hi there.
Thank you for this. I met up with my friends and it looks like we got the umbrella situation covered. Your little brother's really good.
He sure is, but lately he feels that he's hit a wall.
Are you all right?
Get the first aid kit!
Sorry about that. So who's next?
Isn't that enough, Hayasaka? I have no doubt that with your skill, you'll surely be able to win the next tournament.
No, winning is not that important to me. Right now, I just want to become as strong as I possibly can.
But you know, Hayasaka, all the other team members will get crushed if you continue training anymore.
I'll go easy on them. I'll do it.
Huh?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You're wiped out and exhausted.
I'm okay. I don't have any training for tonight, and besides, I kind of cheered up a little bit having found someone like me. Someone who feels the same as I do.
Hey, sorry, kid, but you're not even on the team.
No, it's all right.
Huh?
It doesn't look like any of the team members will take me on. So let's do it.
You know Hayasaka is going pretty easy on him. He's doing pretty good.
He still hasn't even scored one hit.
Well, Kazuki's already survived real battles, and the Warrior Chief has been training him for a whole week. This shouldn't be much of a surprise.
Just as I thought. You're new to Kendo, but you more than make up for it with your speed and agility. What? Against you, I won't need to hold back.
There it is! Hayasaka's favorite! Reverse do!
Reverse do or left do. Samurai used to wear both swords on the left, making it difficult to land a fatal blow there. Even in today's Kendo, scoring a point on the left with the reverse do is difficult.
Man, how do you know all this stuff? Never mind that, let's focus on the fight!
Are you okay?
I am, but wow, I never thought it'd be like this. I mean, I blocked it with a bamboo sword and I was wearing my body armor.
We were once told by a master swordsman that if my brother were to use his reverse stow with a real sword, it would cut through a body, double swords and all, right in half.
This is the first time someone's been able to block my reverse dough. And with a bamboo sword on top of it. Thanks for the workout.
The same face. You must be twins.
Yes, but we're fraternal twins, so we don't look exactly alike.
I'd like to ask you something. Why did you offer to be my sparring partner?
Because of what you said before. I really want to get as strong as I possibly can, too. That's my main goal right now.
Why's that?
Sorry. Big secret. I can't really talk about it. What about you?
Well, I guess I'll keep my reasons a secret, too. I'm Shisui Hayasaka. I'm wondering if you'd like to spar with me again sometime.
Kazuki Muto. Sure, I'd like that very much. I can't do it every day, but feel free to ask.
Password. In one hand.
A pistol.
In one's heart.
A bouquet of flowers.
On one's lush lips.
Liquor of fire.
On one's back.
Life. So, what is it you wanted to ask me?
It's been a week since Janai disappeared. Surely an alchemist warrior has taken care of him. We still don't know about the group's background. One of them is a student in your school, but their identities remain unknown. You obviously know something. Tell us, who is this alchemist warrior?
I've no intention of answering. He's someone I have to defeat for my sake.
Well, that's an answer I anticipated. I guess I'll have to send in a team of my own.
Give me the password. In one hand.
A pistol.
Your mission is to find the alchemist warrior hiding in Ginsei Academy and eliminate him. But do it quietly and behind closed doors. That place is the venue for the special banquet celebrating his resurrection. I'd like to avoid causing any unnecessary uproar. I'll leave the Kakugani with you for this mission. If you succeed, they are yours to keep. And also, I'll grant your dearest wish.
The chance you've been waiting for. Good luck to the both of you.
A wish?
It's not of your concern.
Oh, really? Now I'm super curious.
Well, super perfect. Then I'll give you a mission to do as well. Observe those two and inform me if there's any suspicious activity.
A watcher, huh? Like the two you sent to keep an eye on me, right?
Nothing personal. I just want to take all possible measures for his sake and his safe return.
Yeehaw, buddy siblings!
So we heard. Seems you've been assigned to get rid of the alchemist warrior, huh?
Tai and Shi, the giants of the LXE.
I can't accept that at all. We should have been given the next mission, not you. I want to know, why did he ask you guys who are lowest in rank?
Well, since we're students, we don't stand out, which means we're best suited for this mission.
Are you kidding me? Even if you're suited for it, it'd be dreadful if you were to lose and the Kakugani were taken. The only thing you two need to do is carry out your search for the warrior and locate him. Now hand it over.
Do not get in our way. And keep your hands off my sister.
Shisui, no!
Wow, look at your hand. It's stuck to the wall.
Just shut up.
I'm sorry, I'll have a talk with my little brother about this. I promise. As for the mission, we don't have the authority to make any changes, so you'll have to speak directly with Dr. Butterfly.
Damn it all. If only we had a Kakugani.
What do you say we waste those siblings and take the Kakugani from them?
Sure, why not? Maybe if we carry out their mission, Dr. Butterfly will probably accept it and we'll get what we want.
But that little brother's turning out to be quite troublesome. Despite being the low rank that he is, he's been steadily boosting his strength.
No sweat. We can just snuff out the older sister and take away the Kakugani.
There's absolutely no chance that Dr. Butterfly would assign those two to this mission. He wants absolute discretion for this operation. Those two couldn't get anywhere near the Academy without being caught. There's no need to worry, brother. This mission is ours. We just have to find the alchemist warrior and kill him. And if we do that, then...
Our wish will come true.
Well, my brother's on fire!
But this isn't even close to kendo training anymore.
The reverse no!
And it was one-handed to boot.
Are you okay, Kazuki? I'm okay. You've gotten stronger, Shisui. But I sure gave it my best.
He's burned out! You're the best! Oh, Shisui Hayasaka!
Boy, women are so cruel. That's another reason why nobody likes to be Shusui's opponent, even if they are good. It just boosts his popularity.
How dare you! Kazuki's an amateur! You could have at least gone a little easy on him!
Sorry, I guess I got carried away.
His own little sister is the cruelest of them all.
Kazuki really did such an outstanding job. He probably should join our club.
You alright, Kazuki?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just a little frustrated, that's all. Even though a whole week's passed, I still can't defend your reverse dough.
Are you kidding? You're definitely getting stronger. But of course I am too. It appears we just bring out the best in each other.
His basic training is an alchemist warrior, coupled with sparring sessions, which is much more like pseudo-combat than kendo. But more importantly,
Right now, I just want to become as strong as I possibly can.
he's got the drive to see it all through.
All right, then. Please lock up and turn off the lights.
Yes, sir, will do. The alchemist warriors wouldn't have come here unless they detected Koshaku Chono's activities. So it's likely that it's someone associated with this school. Someone who came here after the start of the year, making them relatively new. First, there are the newly appointed teachers, new students, and transfer students. Oh, is everyone going home?
You too, Oka?
Yes, I was pressed with some student council work and it took a while. Shall we go home together?
Oh, but we sweat quite a bit today, so we were all thinking of stopping by the public bath now.
Well, maybe, in that case, I'll just go with you guys.
30, 21, 31. My hero eyes pretty awesome, don't you think?
What? What are you doing?
You don't have to be embarrassed. We're all girls here, right?
That's not the issue here.
Let's see. Oka Hayasaka here is... Wow, 34!
Hey, you girls both stay in the dorms, don't you? What about your families?
Well, both my parents are working abroad.
What about your family, Tokiko?
I don't have one. They passed away a long time ago.
Oh my, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I don't want people worrying about me anyway.
And what about your family, Oko?
It's a secret. The good news is now I live together with Shusui.
I see. That's why you siblings get along so well, huh?
Well, you and Kazuki also get along very well, don't you? But aren't you actually a little jealous that your big brother's got a girlfriend like Tokiko? Come on, tell the truth. It's okay.
But if Tokiko became my sister-in-law...
Oh, I see how it is. That way you get to keep the best of both worlds.
Kazuki and I are not in that kind of relationship!
Wait a sec, Kazuki isn't getting in shape to protect you? I was sure he was because it's become so dangerous. Around here, one just never knows people disappearing and... But wait, that must be what Shusui is doing, right?
I guess so. After all, it's just the two of us. And we only have each other.
Come on! Having top grades in class, being athletic, and having good looks all at the same time is simply impossible!
How can you be so sure about that?
Nobody is that perfect. I'm sure he's got to be hiding something.
Like what?
Well, like,
Bigger than Okakura, smaller than Kazuki. Bigger than Kazuki, smaller than Daihama. Bigger than Okakura, smaller than Rokumatsu.
Bigger than Rokumatsu, smaller than Kazuki.
That's just beautiful! The guy is absolutely flawless.
He's the ultimate.
The ultimate stud.
Now, if he just put on a mask like this, he'd be the super ultimate star. Don't you know it's rude to make a racket in a public bath? Hey there. It seems you've been getting stronger lately.
And it seems you finally obtained a Kakugane.
I guess. But as you can obviously see, it doesn't appear that I brought it with me into the bath. Do you want to battle it out anyway?
Now that wouldn't be fair, would it? We're supposed to fight it out after we're thoroughly prepared. Isn't that the pact?
There you go, ever the hypocrite.
Say whatever you want. I'm just gonna go on being me.
Ah, yes. That's the Kazuki Muto I must defeat. Stay alert. The hand of the enemy is getting closer and closer.
What?
Watcher, I knew we were being followed.
Attendant, one fruit-flavored milkshake, please.
Isn't that the weirdo with the butterfly mask?
He really does exist. I thought it was just a rumor.
Kazuki, what were you guys just talking about?
Talking about how bad security is in this town.
You liar!
I see. So Papillon is the Watcher.
I could just wipe them out.
Now, brother, don't be saying such violent things. But if we've got a Watcher on us, the slightest mistake could cause us to be dismissed. So we need to be more careful.
I see. So, Papillon gave you a warning, huh?
But do you think we can trust him?
We probably can. He maintains a peculiar respect for Kazuki. For the time being, just try to be more alert than you have been.
Understood. I'll patrol the inside of the school building, and if I find an enemy, I'll kill him immediately.
Well, I would like to interrogate them about the LXE, so I prefer that you take them alive. But remember, your highest priority is...
to avoid victims at all cost.
Bravo. Exactly.
Here, huh?
That's right, let's go. A perfect disguise.
Yeah, we'll never arouse suspicion.
Those two are weird.
They look very suspicious.
Totally suspicious. A totally suspicious pair?
Oh, yeah, you gotta see them. Come check them out, guys.
Could it be Tai and she, the enemy Chono spoke of?
What's going on? The school's in an uproar.
My, this is a first. So you're not with Kazuki Muto today, huh?
I told you, Kazuki and I are not a couple, all right?
Well, your timing is perfect since I wanted to continue our talk from last night a little bit more.
I found her.
Homunculi. I never thought they'd attack in broad daylight.
Hold it right there!
Looks like the little brother has arrived.
Who's that other kid?
The mission must be behind closed doors.
Damn it, the slightest mistake could cause us to be dismissed.
Damn it. We mustn't involve the civilians here, which means we can't use our Buso Renkin.
Buso Renkin! Run, Oka! Run now! Sunlight Flasher!
It's a fighting attack!
Come and get me, homunculi! Shusui, stay with Oka. Go! Go now!
You're in the way!
Tai, it looks like it's time to change targets.
I know, it's great, but Alchemist Warrior has appeared. Now we have no use for those siblings.
I remember from Janai's report that one using the spear is only half a warrior, so I think we can manage.
Fire?
Maybe it's a prank.
All right, students.
Now we can clear people out of the school until the fire department gets here. In the meantime, you guys stay there. I'll explain later.
I knew it. She's an alchemist warrior, too.
They're right behind me!
Suki, you impulsive idiot! You can't use your Buso Renkin as you please!
Sorry, couldn't help it.
Couldn't help it, it's not an answer!
What about Oka and Shusui? Do you know if they're all right?
They're okay, they don't seem to be very shocked. In fact, they seem very normal. Very normal? After being attacked by two monstrous-looking things and witnessing the Buso Renkin with their own eyes. Behind you, Kazuki!
First I'll be taking your life.
This homunculus is very strong. But I'm also a little stronger than before.
Just get out of the way, she! Your rate of blows technique is annoying to watch. It's better just to take him out with one good solid punch.
His fighting style has changed. What were once mainly charge attacks is now a skillful lance control in response to the enemy's movement. The experience he's gained in actual battle, in addition to his special training with the warrior chief, the sparring with Shisui Hayasaka, and his will to become stronger, have all come together to become one.
Jin, don't you be getting carried away!
What?
This wound, could it have been inflicted from that time?
I think you could wait another 30 minutes till the security guards make their final rounds. After that, we can turn off the security system, and we won't have to worry about any more interruptions. And then we'll fight without reservation.
You don't look so good, Kazuki. Do you think you can fight like that? When you said you wanted to become as strong as you possibly could, I thought those were words coming from a warrior preparing himself to defeat the enemy. Were those words just a lie?
It wasn't a lie. I meant it. But I thought you two were friends, dependable seniors that we could rely on. I thought you were people I was supposed to protect, and not enemies that I'd have to fight.
That's right. You did indeed protect us before, Kazuki. Thank you. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but...
We don't need you to protect us. We can take care of ourselves. All we need is the power to make our wish come true.
Looks like the second gymnasium's all clear.
Yeah, it's all clear.
Well, that's it for the rounds. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Alrighty. Time for a little nap, Mr. Security System. Now, even if windows break, or a fire occurs, or if people die for that matter, this school will be all clear for a couple of hours, at least until midnight.
Are they gone?
Boy, this school has lousy security.
Well, that's the kind of work you get from unmotivated people. The same goes for you.
What?
A warrior who's not willing to fight isn't much good either. So if you don't want to fight those siblings, then go home.
Of course I'll fight. I decided to become a warrior, and I'm here, ready to protect people from the homunculi.
That's just what I'd expect you to say. We would hate to miss the chance to take out two warriors at once. The number of people now is 2 against 2. It's time. Now let's duel.
But it looks like Oka isn't here yet.
You don't have to concern yourself with my older sister. I can take you one at a time or both together. And to make up for the surprise attack earlier, I'll let you guys have the first move.
You pretend to hold up the spirit of Bushido despite being a homunculus?
Tokiko, I want you to leave this to me. Listen, Shusui. We'll fight one-on-one like we've done in sparring.
Fine, but only until Oka Hayasaka shows up.
Thank you. Here I go! Buso Renkin! He blocked it with the Kakugane!
I granted you the first move. Now it's my turn. Let's go!
Buso Renkin!
Its sharpness, it's not normal. As I suspected, Shisui Hayasaku's Buso Renkin is a katana sword.
Get ready.
Unlike the bamboo sword from practice, the slightest touch of that thing could be fatal. Just focus on that blade.
Kazuki!
I'm all right. I can still handle it.
Are you sure about that? I didn't think you'd fall so easily just from this item.
My plan worked perfectly. Now we can fight without wrecking the school.
Oh, really?
Good idea. Very well. It will also be easier to clean up your blood out here.
Here I go!
One down, one left.
So your sister likes ambush tactics, huh? That's more like it. Now you're both acting like homunculi. The roof, huh? Kazuki, I'll go take care of the sister. And leave you to take care of him.
Your death sights are more efficient than I thought, but they will never reach her. Now, Kazuki, shall you and I get back to it? Because of you, I've had some good training. Thank you. You're definitely getting stronger. But of course, I am too. It appears that you and I get along very well.
Kazuki?
Don't worry. I know. I just have to think about all the suffering he and his sister would be inflicting upon others. It's okay. I can still fight. Energy! Full blast! Sunlight Crasher!
I see it. The special feature of that lance is that cloth alone. It materializes life force energy, converting it into an attack. However,
what? The energy is fading!
any amount of energy is absorbed by the blade and then expelled from the cord that hangs from the hilt. This is the special property of my Buso Renkin, Sword Samurai X. Your energy-based attacks are useless against me.
Sunlight Crusher! Again?
Your attack is in vain. If the blade directly touches even part of your weapon, not only will the energy be absorbed, but the impact itself, that is generated even from that simple brush with your Buso Renkin, is also absorbed. Any and all energy attacks become powerless against the Sword Samurai X. It really seems as though you and I are truly a good match.
So in other words, a head-to-head battle with just our raw strength and skills, is that it?
Exactly. A pure battle between a sword and a spear.
Let's go!
Get down. That spot is reserved for me.
Is that so? Well, not tonight. It's the perfect place from which I can shoot my arrows at you and finally finish you off.
What? Did you say that Kazuki and Tokiko haven't returned yet?
Yeah, we were with them up until school went out.
What is Bravo doing here at this hour?
Oh, no need to worry, Bravo. They do this all the time. Oh. Hey, an earthquake! Look, we're shaking! It's an earthquake! Really? I don't feel it at all. Why are you so excited about that, my hero? Earthquake, Bolton! What?
That was fighting the final boss just now!
What?
Turn it back on, please! Turn it back on!
You should think a little more before you attack. All you're doing is making holes in the roof.
Oh my. But please tell me, who's going to report me? Certainly not you, since you'll be dead.
Buso Renkin Archery. The special property is precise high-speed shooting with that stupid-looking automaton. However, that doesn't explain the gauntlet she's wearing on her right arm. She must have another ability up her sleeve.
The Death Scythe Buso Renkin. Its special property is precise high-speed operation with a manipulator. That somewhat resembles my Buso Renkin. Isn't that interesting? However... But it seems my Angel Gozen here is slightly more superior, don't you agree?
You know what? I've had it with you. I don't want to worry anymore about taking you alive or cleaning up afterwards. So I'm just gonna splatter your guts. Master Gozen, fire now!
She's sacrificing her arms and legs to protect her vitals. It's impossible to shoot her down this way. Master Gozen, go now!
I missed. No, something made me miss. Oh, come on, you stupid little doll. Get off me! Beat it! Her Buso's been deactivated. She's on the run.
I ambush and then I escape, and the end result is me looking like this.
How pathetic.
But I don't care how much I need to endure in order to make our dream come true. She's not an opponent I can handle by myself. I can't take her down alone. I must meet up with Shusui and regroup. I wonder how things are going for him.
14 cuts. You lasted longer than I thought. Kazuki, I'm grateful to you. The only reason I am as strong as I am now is because of all the training that I've done with you this week. Thanks to you, I am as strong as I possibly can be. And now, thanks to your death, I've arrived closer to my greatest desire. It must be lonely to die on your own. Be sure to wait a bit at the entrance of the afterlife. I'll send along one more person. Tokiko Samura will join you soon.
I'm not dead yet. And I won't let Tokiko die either. Do you hear me?
How can you still be alive? You've got fatal wounds in 14 spots.
You're not the only one, Shusui. I too got as strong as I possibly could after this 1 week of training. I suppose that's one thing I'll have to thank you for.
He was able to dodge that, but my physical ability and skills are still greater than his. He is definitely much stronger than before, though. Oh, now that I think about it. Tell me something, Kazuki. Have you had some other training?
I've been receiving basic training as an alchemist warrior every night.
So you've been training twice as much as I have, huh? No wonder you've improved as much as you have.
I'm the most inexperienced warrior of my entire group, so I have to work the hardest. And that's what I'll do. What's that wish you talked about earlier? You're wanting to get as strong as you possibly could, for the sake of making that wish come true? What the hell is the wish that you want so badly that you give up being human?
It's not my wish alone. It is also my sister's. If you really want to know, I'll tell you. However...
His fighting spirit. It must be from...
Only if you can stop my sword with your lance.
The reverse dough! It's beyond my power to dodge that kind of speed, and it's also impossible to block that kind of weight. It's Shusui's ultimate attack. Once he unleashes it...
You will die. I'm going to kill you. The attack will be instantaneous. Close your eyes and relax your arms and legs. If you do that, you won't have to feel any pain or fear.
When you let me have the first move earlier, you were acting according to your own principles in order to ease your own conscience. But if you're willing to give up your humanity for this desire of yours, I should know what it is. I have the right to know that much at least.
You should know that you can't dodge nor block my reverse dough. The other option is to take the hit and attempt to counterattack. Then you might be able to take me out. But my sword, Samurai X, can slice through both flesh and bone at once. First I'll take your life, and then I'll take your Kakugane at my leisure!
Unfortunately, my life and Kakugane are one and the same. Not even you will be able to cut through that, and I'll prove it!
Kazuki. Huh? I've cut through his vitals, but...
What's this? I deactivated my Buso Renkin. You blocked my first move with your Kakugane. So now it's my turn to do the same thing to you. This Kakugane that I received from Tokiko is a new life. There's no way I'm going to give it up just like that. Once again, Buso! Oka, what are you... What the? The wound is transferring to Oka.
Oka, stop it. No.
Her Buso Renkin transfers injuries.
Oka.
Shisui.
But a wound like that should automatically heal in a homunculus. Wounds in areas other than the emblem mark should not be fatal. And yet, why? Could it be that these two are flesh and blood humans?
Familiars.
Tokiko.
Your wounds, are you okay?
They're hurting, but I'll deal with it. What did you say they were?
I guess I didn't tell you, did I? Familiars are human beings who pledge loyalty to the homunculi. No matter how superior they are to humans, a homunculus as a single body has difficulty to survive alone hidden in society. Each time they eat a human, it becomes easier to be spotted by an alchemist warrior. And if they're discovered, they're almost always terminated. Consequently, communities like the LXC are usually formed, and humans like these two are incorporated at the bottom of that social hierarchy. Those who have authority and financial status apply that power, and those with nothing become manual labor.
The emblem?
Look closely. It's just fluorescent paint. Familiars paint an emblem on themselves as a form of prevention when they work for the homunculi. This is supposedly done to prevent them from being devoured by mistake. So this confirms everything.
Shisui. Oka. Why do this?
I promised that I would tell.
To bed now. Why, Mommy? I want to play it again.
It always ended with the three of us together.
Yes, honey, we will. We'll do it when we wake up tomorrow.
I didn't really understand the meaning of the pledge, but my mom and my sister seemed happy, so I was happy as well. And I really didn't understand till death do us part either. That's why I had no idea what happened to my mom that morning. We didn't have a dad. We didn't know why. I didn't understand. My sister, my mom, and I. Our world consisted of the three of us in a one-bedroom apartment.
It's dangerous outside, so don't go out.
Okay.
Mom always left for work early and came back late at night. We listened to what Mom said and never left the room in her absence. Not once did we ever take a single step outside. As time went by, we began to grow like we were in some kind of race. But for some reason, Mom became smaller and thinner. And then, one morning, Mom stopped moving altogether.
Mommy, wake up. It's morning. Come on, wake up, Mommy.
We waited. And even though we waited for a long time, Mom didn't wake up. We grew impatient, so we went against our mother's words, and eventually we decided to go outside. Come on, Oka. Let's go outside.
But Mommy said outside is dangerous.
However, we cried out for help. We yelled at the top of our lungs so that someone could hear us.
That apartment is so loud. It is kind of disturbing, isn't it?
I think we should just mind our own business and not get involved.
Shut up, you little brats! Be quiet in there, will you?
But no one heard us. No, it wasn't that no one heard us. It was that no one wanted to listen. We lost track of time. Then one day, without any kind of warning, we were taken under police custody.
No, I really didn't notice anything at all.
Since it was always so quiet, I had no idea there were kids inside.
It turned out
The woman we thought was our mother had kidnapped us from our real parents after an emotional affair, kept us locked up, and raised us. Our real parents refused to take us in. There was no other place for us to go. We snuck out of the hospital in order to make sure that we wouldn't get separated. So, where do you want to go now?
Anywhere is fine, but you have to promise to stay with me, Shisuike.
Oka.
We'll be together forever, okay? Till death do us part.
Give me your money and all your food. Hand over some medication now.
Well, what a cute little murder!
Ah, those eyes. They're starting to muddle nicely.
You see, what did I tell you? Something good always happens during a walk in the moonlight. This little one is definitely a good catch.
Come along, boy. From what I can tell, you probably don't have a place to go anyway.
No, I won't. Not without my sister. I won't go anywhere without her.
A sister, you say? I don't mind. Bring her along. However, if she doesn't have eyes like yours, it's going to be hard for her to survive.
At some point, the LXE adopted dozens of kids to serve as familiares, but only a handful were able to survive to this day. All the rest failed and were devoured. We're part of that lucky few that survived.
Shusui, Oka, I don't know what to say.
We don't want revenge. We don't blame anyone for anything. And our aim isn't to destroy or rule the world in any way either. Actually, this world has no meaning to us. We just really don't care for it. This entire time, we had just one wish. To become homunculi. We want a life where even death can't separate us, so we can live forever in a world of our own.
Is that all you have to say? The two of you may think you've had a hard life. That's unfortunate for you. But a homunculus eats humans, and I can't allow you two to become homunculi and inflict pain and suffering on others. So why don't you two be together instead?
No, Tokiko, wait!
Kazuki, what are you doing?
Me, look at yourself, Tokiko. How can you do this? They're still humans, aren't they? So how can you tell them to die?
They are the enemy who've sold their souls to the homunculi. All homunculi must die. They must be eliminated.
Stop it! They're still human beings. It's not too late for them yet. They could start over. The last time, I know I failed trying to save Chono, but this time I will.
So are you telling me that you are going to protect the enemy?
Look at them. In their current condition, they pose no threat. In any case, I don't want to kill unnecessarily. And honestly, Tokiko, I don't want you to either.
Kazuki, you're just one big dilemma. Your kindness becomes your liability during the fight. And I'm afraid that one day, that liability is going to get you killed. So before that happens, I'm gonna take away your means to fight. I'm sorry, Kazuki, but I'm taking away your fighting strength and putting it into your life as a warrior.
No, Tokiko, please don't! Oka, are you alright? Oka.
I'm fine. But I guess, either way, it's over, Shisui. We failed our mission. Now either we get eaten by the homunculi, or get killed by an alchemist warrior. We've already lost.
Move aside! I can't believe you didn't run away.
Why? Our fate is already sealed.
That's very commendable of you. Kazuki!
I told you, you can't kill them. Don't you see? They're still human beings.
You don't understand. They are allied with a homunculi. Can't you see that? Who do you want to save in the end, your sister and friends or these two? Tell me, Kazuki.
All of them. I want to protect every single one of them.
Stop fooling around and make a choice, will you?
I can't. I'm not going to choose who lives and who dies. I'm always going to save every life I can. I owe it to you. Tokiko, that first night when we met, you gave me life. You even gave up a precious kakugane to save my life. And because you saved my life, I didn't have to be separated from the hero or my friends. And I also got to know you, Tokiko. Perhaps that night, it also meant a new beginning for the twins. Maybe we're meant to help them. To end their world of loneliness and start a new life. And that is why you can't end their lives like it doesn't matter.
I want to become as powerful as I possibly can. The
stronger I become, the closer we get to our wish. I'll win. I can't lose. Not here. Not now.
Oka! 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 Why did you do that?
I thought, back then, when the door was locked, in that apartment when we were little, and we were screaming, asking for help, trying to get out, if Kazuki had been right outside or nearby, I have no doubt he would have come in and saved us. I'm sure of it. I thought he might have become our good friend, and I imagined a better life, where we would have never lost our faith in people. Till death do us part, and I guess that time has finally come. Goodbye, my Shusui. Thanks for everything that you've done.
No, not yet! Don't give up, Oka! The Kakugane! The healing power of the Kakugane can save her!
It's no use. The bleeding won't stop.
You mean 2 of them still aren't enough? Tokiko! In the condition that I'm in, there's no way I can remove the Kakugane from my body. Tokiko, the choice is yours. You can either save her or let her die.
My choice, huh? But when I asked you to choose just a minute ago, you didn't even bother. Fine. Unlike you, I am going to make a choice. Buso Renkin deactivate.
Thank you, Tokiko.
Yeah, whatever. And if that doesn't help, then too bad.
All right. The bleeding stopped. Good. We can save her.
In times of sickness and in health.
In joy and in sorrow.
For richer.
Or for poorer.
To love
and cherish.
To comfort and protect from this day forward till death do us part. Will you promise to live together forever?
How touching. I'm so glad you didn't have to go through a situation like you did last time. But it might be a different story for those twins. You know, even if a new world has opened up for them, they have already experienced the dark world of alchemy far too deeply.
That's not something you can leave behind so easily.
Hmm?
Moon! Life can be so ephemeral. Moon!
What are you doing here? Being their watcher is my duty.
Taking a stroll in the moonlight. But you know something? I was actually curious about that infamous warrior. The one that defeated you when you became a homunculus. But frankly, I'm not very impressed. Now come on, don't scowl like that. Give me a smile. I have no intention of getting involved with your enemy, but I'll admit I'm planning to make those 2 failures my dinner. Come to think of it, on the night we found them, it was a full moon like this one. I thought they had such promise. I really did. Ooh.
Comet Bravo kick.
Wrong looking. I see. So you are the 3rd one, and I bet you're also the leader. Am I right?
If you plan to lay your hands on those children, you're gonna have to deal with me.
With pleasure. But as much as I'd like to, unfortunately, I've been told by Dr. Butterfly to restrain myself. It's a shame, but I guess I should follow orders. What's your name?
Captain Bravo.
Moon. What a magnificent name. My name is Moonface. I'm sure we'll meet in battle soon enough.
Yes, I'm sure we will. The other one has left as well.
It's been 10 days since the Hayasaka twins were in a car accident, and we're just finding out where they've been hospitalized?
Let's go visit them.
Car accident?
Don't ask. That's outside of my jurisdiction. Those twins have now been placed in the custody of the warrior chief. I wonder how much information he was able to get from them.
It's good he's got it covered. I just really hope they're getting better.
Only authorized persons are allowed to visit. What does that really mean? I wonder if we need to be family members to be let in.
What exactly is our relationship to them anyway?
Well, we're just classmates.
Not true! We've already compared sizes with him, remember? That makes us practically family, don't you think?
What the hell were you guys doing?
Well, in that case, we're just as qualified.
You compared sizes too?
Most definitely.
In that case, get ready. Let's go for a turn!
What the hell are you doing? If you fool around with medical personnel, get ready to pay the price.
When it comes to your health, remember that we doctors always know what is best.
We can take on a bunch of junk food punks.
We're ready, so bring it on.
What is wrong with this hospital?
Hey, Kazuki! Catch this!
Got it! Kazuki, this too! What?
Well, Mr. Bravo, so are you here for another visit?
Yes, thank you for everything.
Quick! Those two are getting away!
Hey there, no running in the hallways. This hospital has connections with headquarters. They accommodate our needs well, and we have a little freedom here.
Oka, we're coming in.
Hey there, Bravo, my buddy! Now, don't you get tired of coming every day? You're here too, Kazuki, great!
Oka can't hold long conversations yet. So I'm interrogating her by leaving Angel Gozen's speaking ability turned on.
Yep!
Wow, it's a talking Buso Renkin.
A pretty stupid one, if you ask me.
What was that? Oh, looky here, Scarface calling me stupid. Well, what's your weapon, a Valkyrie skirt? Ha! So which part is the death site, huh? Help, please, help!
I'm actually curious about its AI. Can I take it apart?
I was pretty curious about that myself. Let's see. Bravo Arts 1 of 13. All-seeing Bravo Eye. I got it.
Amazing. Is that another ability of Silver Skin?
Negative! This sight is the result of intense training. It seems like Oka and Gozen share their consciousness. In other words, Gozen is a part of Oka Hayasaka.
So what is she hiding behind that smile?
Hey, by the way, Oka, where did Shusui go?
Shusui Hayasaka was already discharged this morning. So then, you want to go into training right away?
Yes, I'm going back to training with the swordmaster I've trained with before.
Tell me, are you trying to become stronger in order to defeat Kazuki?
No. The one I wish to overcome is myself.
Very well. But I need to confiscate the Kakugane. And also, I need you to promise that you will contact us once a week.
Dear Oka,
I understand. Take care of yourself.
I'm sorry, but I promise I will come back.
Up until now, we had pledged to live together forever and ever. But we were just clinging to each other. We closed ourselves off in our own little world, and we're afraid one day we had to part in death. From now on, we are going to stand on our own 2 feet. I'll walk on my own, and I will live on my own. Then we can both live in the real world.
This is for you, from Shusui.
I got something smell really good. Is it melon?
Oh, I almost forgot. Here you go. Enjoy. And these flowers are for you, Oka. From Mihiro and the others.
They smell really nice.
Everyone was very worried about you. When you get better, we should all get together and hang out or something. This truly is a new beginning. You don't have to be alone anymore.
They really do smell wonderful. I wish I could share them with Shusui right now, you know?
Are those flowers I smell? Must be my imagination. But in any case, they sure did smell nice.
It was a campus covered in fog. Students screaming echoed in front of countless monsters, in order not to make any other sacrifices like before. Run, Kazuki! Next episode, Carnival. I'll splatter your guts!
Hi, this is Mihiro Naruto, once again introducing the Buso Renkin so everyone can understand. Our fourth presentation is the Angel Gozen and the Sword Samurai X. They're beautiful already.
Calm down. Despite her appearance, Warrior Tokiko is very gifted, even though she can get out of control when she loses her temper.
Trust me, deep down, she's very nice, but she'll want to splatter your guts.
You both better apologize.
It'll get dark very soon, so let's get to this. The League of Extraordinary Elects, commonly known as the LXE. The LXE is a community of homunculi and familiars in the northern Kanto area. The number of homunculi, the number of familiars, and the number of kakugane are all unknown.
That's no good.
Just pathetic.
Come on, give me a break. It's not even my fault. Oak is just a minion, you know.
But now we know where their hideout is. A cottage in the forest on the outskirts of Ginsei City. Ideally, I'd want to bring them down with bigger numbers to just get rid of them, but we can't wait for that. It is possible that the traitor warrior could recover at any moment.
And before that happens, we must defeat Dr. Butterfly.
The mission will begin in 13 hours. Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
I'll be ready.
Captain Bravo? Is that Kazuki gonna be okay? He's looking all stiff and nervous to me.
I don't blame him. It's his first major battle.
Yes, but you know the enemy won't take that into consideration.
But I believe that he is worthy of being a warrior. Of that, I have no doubt.
All right, then. Let's take a look at current global issues.
Come on. Isn't there anything more interesting written in there? Hey, you're finally here.
You're really late. What were you doing?
Yeah, he's right. What happened, Kazuki?
What are you guys doing? What's it look like? Waiting for you is what we're doing.
The hospital visit went well, right? How is Oka doing?
She's fine. Hey, guys, how did you know it was me? It's pretty dark. How could you see my face?
Come on, we've been hanging out together since junior year.
You know better than that. We don't have to see your silly face in order for us to tell it's you. I guess not.
So, Oka is going to be hospitalized a while longer, huh?
I wonder what Shisui is going to do about school.
You know, this is like old times, when we used to hang out between meals at the convenience store.
Yeah, right after school, back in junior high, I remember.
That's true, but we haven't done it as much since we started high school, especially lately.
That's because a certain someone has been completely obsessed with Tokiko lately. I don't recall being obsessed, but okay, I'm really sorry.
Wow, spring break passed by without us really doing anything together.
Well, why don't we make some definite plans for summer vacation?
The beach! Let's go to the beach! Sounds good.
All right, the beach it is.
And don't forget, Kazuki, make sure you bring Tokiko along with us. You got that? Okay.
It doesn't look like we'll be able to avoid a decisive battle. I'm going to have you fight as well.
I'd be delighted to. By the way, what about adding Papillon to our forces? I think he could be quite useful in his own way.
No, he's no good.
Oh, is that so?
He's a failure who couldn't follow through. Despite the fact he used my research, he became an incomplete homunculus. He can't go on his own, because if he did, the alchemist warriors would find him and just destroy him. We both may be butterflies, but he's a good-for-nothing who can't fly high or go far by himself. However, he is still more or less a homunculus, so I am protecting him as a matter of principle and nothing else.
So, I can't fly high or go far by myself, huh, great-grandfather? Well, we're just gonna have to see about that.
Buso Renkin!
It's been a long time. This feeling, the excruciating pain, and this agony. I'd almost forgotten the ecstasy of near death for a while. Thanks for protecting me until now, dear great-grandfather. As a sign of gratitude, now I'll show you just how well I can really fly!
Hey, morning, Mihiro. Have you seen Kazuki?
Hey, guys. Actually, I haven't seen him this morning.
Really? Well, anyway, listen, we were thinking of going to the beach this summer.
I want to go. Can I?
Of course.
All right, yay!
Well, I checked out some possible places on the internet last night. Hey, Mahiro, where's Kazuki this morning?
By the way, Tokiko, do you know how to swim?
What are you talking about? Are you making fun of me?
Well, the guys were talking about going to the beach this summer.
Do we have to talk about it now?
Warrior Kazuki, you can leave the driving to me. Oh, yeah.
Roger that.
Warrior Chief.
But before that, we're going to eliminate the scourge of alchemy that's grown thick in this land. Deep inside this cottage is Dr. Butterfly's laboratory.
All right, we're ready. What is it, Angel Gozen.
It's going to explode if you don't unlock it properly by answering with the correct password.
Give me the password.
Don't worry, I'll tell you guys the password. And with the last part of the password, it is very important that you strike a cool killer pose.
Strike a pose, you kidding? No way I'll ever do a silly thing like that.
Do it, Tokiko.
Let's do it, Warrior Tokiko.
Why are you two so into this?
What are you going to do? If we don't all do it, it's not going to open.
Will you shut up?
In one hand.
A pistol.
Wait, don't start yet.
In one's heart.
A bouquet of flowers. Tokiko, please.
On one's lips.
Liquor of fire.
On one's back.
Now. Life.
Life.
Life!
I guess opening the door with the enemy outside would have been pretty stupid.
Very true, Bravo.
They better not think they can get away that easily after making a fool out of me. Buso Renkin! Let's go! Warrior Chief!
Yes, I'd heard they let down their guard during the day, but it is strange that we haven't encountered anyone at all.
Over here, Kazuki! Come on!
Let's go! The Light Slasher!
So this is the lowest level of the LXE hideout.
That means this is Dr. Butterfly's laboratory. What's the matter, Agent Gozen?
Oh, it's gone!
What are you talking about?
The heart of the laboratory! The tank! It's gone!
That is because his body is almost fully restored. Now all he needs to do is feed and he will resurrect, which is why Dr. Butterfly has taken the body with him.
Are you a humanoid homunculus?
Of course I am. My name used to be Luna Nikolai. Now I'm Moonface. And this is my precious Buso Renkin.
Where's Dr. Butterfly? Where did he go?
That's a pretty easy quiz, don't you think? There is a nearby place filled with young life, and that place is...
Oh no, don't tell me.
Kinsei Academy?
That's correct!
Direct hit, Bravo punch!
Let's hurry, everyone's in danger.
Moon. If you ask me, I think it's a joke to send inexperienced kids to a battle like this.
Trust me, you don't have to worry about them. I just need to take down the one enemy left here and then go join them. And that'll be taken care of with one swift attack.
Moon, I suppose. However, that is only one of me left.
Oh, please let us make it in time. I hope everyone's safe.
Whoa! What's that?
Hey, that's coming from the school. Do you guys see? There's a ton of fog outside.
I can't see outside the school at all.
All right, everyone, get back to class right away.
What's wrong with my cell phone? It's not working.
Neither is mine.
Quiet down. The teachers are trying to find out what's going on outside. So in the meantime, let's just remain calm. Mr. Takagishi, what's the matter? There's no way out. I was heading to the school gate, but before I knew it, I ended up back where I started. It's like being lost in a maze. This fog isn't natural.
Hey guys, is my brother here yet?
No, neither he nor Tokiko have come yet.
Something isn't right. I think it'd be better if you stay here with us.
Okay, but I'm just gonna go get Chi-Chi and Sally first.
Hey, what's that? There's something strange in the schoolyard. GPS isn't working.
What's going on with the traffic
I
light?
had to run away, you idiot.
Whoa, look out!
Chief!
Hey, so how did it go?
Actually, no. No matter what I do, I can't seem to get past here.
I don't understand. What's up ahead anyway?
If I remember correctly, it's the Ginsei Private Academy.
Tokiko, this fog, it's...
You notice the strangeness of it too. Stay sharp. If you look really carefully, there are metal particles mixed in with it. This is a Buso Renkin. The special property throws off people's sense of direction and isolates what's inside of the fog from what's outside.
Damn it. Which way?
This way, Kazuki!
Angel Gozen, you know the way?
My angel eyes are clear and can see far and wide. Come on, let's go! Quick, follow me!
Okay.
Listen to me, Kazuki. Make sure you cover your face. It wouldn't be a good thing if the students at the school were able to recognize you.
Sure. But what about you, Tokiko?
With my long hair in this fog, I should be okay. But the problem is this uniform.
Got it.
Okay, here they are.
Good.
Nappy, are you sure that we can leave class like this?
Don't worry about it. The teachers haven't been able to do anything about the situation anyway.
And no matter what happens, we're here to protect you, so no worries. To be honest, I am scared, but we should at least be able to buy some time to escape.
Hey, those things in the schoolyard started moving!
Oh no! They're coming this way!
Feed us!
The revised humanoid homunculi. I set out to create homunculi that can fight alchemist warriors. even without Buso Renkin. As I thought, they are still far inferior to you. Nevertheless, I do take pride in having completed a very good specimen with pretty decent combat abilities.
You made it just in time.
So, the alchemist warriors have finally appeared.
Here we come, you monster!
We don't let you get any closer to the school building!
What? Are they fighting the monsters?
Who are those two?
Wait, are they all fighting each other?
No, just two of them are human. But to think they can fight those monsters.
Are those two human?
No, actually those two are...
Monsters!
Huh?
Monsters are attacking the academy! Let's all work together and protect the school! This is Student Council Secretary and Proxy President Suzuki Shinyo speaking to you. The school currently has no contact with the outside world. We've been completely cut off. Until help arrives, we must not let the monsters fighting outside approach the school building! Are all of them really monsters?
Shut up, you idiot!
All right, Okakura, Daihama.
I'm ready.
Let's go!
They're all monsters, whether or not they have taken on human form. All of them in the schoolyard are monsters. Do not let them in, no matter what.
No! Chi-Chi! They're monsters just like that last time. They look human, but they're monsters. All of them, all of them. Chi-Chi, just hang in there.
Down there. Everyone's help is absolutely necessary to protect the school from the monsters. Let's show them our strength. We'll all protect the school together.
Get away! Get out, monster! Stay back!
Get out of here! Don't fight together to get you out!
What are you doing? They're risking their lives to protect all you guys!
It's okay, Angel goes in. Huh? This isn't the time to convince them who we are.
He's absolutely right. This is the time to fight.
Oh, Kazuki.
Show your defiance and your will to resist. Bags, notebooks, desks, chairs. They may not be much individually, but they will certainly chip away at the monster's will to fight. Let's all work together and fight out those horrible monsters.
Attacking with backdoor tactics. Clever idea, familiar Suzuki. This attack should make a deep impression on this greenhorn still wet behind the ears.
Kazuki!
One of them is injured. Get him.
I've got to get it together.
Kazuki!
Everyone, we need to beat those monsters down at once.
Damn it, it won't open.
It must be locked from the inside.
Daihama, why don't you give it a try?
I don't know. Let's see.
Daihama! Moron, quit talking nonsense!
What do you mean, nonsense? I'm doing this broadcast to protect the school from the monsters. I'm just serving the students, that's all.
You're an idiot.
Listen, Suzuki, the problem is you're assuming that everything in the schoolyard is a monster or an enemy, and you're broadcasting that is true.
But aren't the two who came later and began fighting the monsters humans, just like the rest of us?
Rokumasu?
There is absolutely no way in the world ordinary humans could fight on even terms against such a huge army of monsters.
Try using your common sense.
Can't you see that common sense doesn't apply in a situation like this?
Huh?
Does this situation seem normal to you, Suzuki?
It doesn't really matter, since none of us know who those individuals are.
I still think it's very dangerous to assume that they are on our side, don't you? Well, we happen to know who they are.
Those two people out there
are very good friends.
Talk about being driven by distress. Friends? On what basis? We can't even see their faces in this fog.
And not to mention that one of them is clearly trying to conceal his identity. We know who he is.
Even if we can't see his moronic face.
We can recognize him.
The ones fighting out there are our friends. They are friends to us all.
That's right, you fool! That fool out there is such an idiot! He's gone so far as to save the life of an enemy who even tried to kill him! He's not stupid! Super duper ultra mega huge! But idiot or not, there's no way a nice guy like him would try to hurt you, you moron! Can you see that? Can you see that?
Angel Gozen, what are you doing here?
We heard that, Suzuki. So tell us, how do you know this intruder here? Well...
What's going on?
Are they our friends or our foes?
So are the two in the schoolyard on our side or not?
Could those two be? Get out, Chi-Chi! We have to get out of here! We can't! I'm so scared. I can't move from here. Run, Sally. Just
just run away? Chi-Chi!
What the? Huh? I'm glad you girls are safe.
And the monster?
The Lance guy just wiped it out. The Lance guy. He saved our lives.
Really? But isn't he one of them?
Go ahead. Explain yourself, Suzuki.
I'm not sure.
By any chance, could it be you yourself or the one who is allied with the enemy out there and not the two outside?
I'm not sure which guy to believe.
It seems you're at the end of your rope, Shinyo.
Master Butterfly.
Good job. You did well, even without a Kakugane. Yes, but I have no more use for you. You'll become lunch like the rest of the students.
No! It's over! Everyone will die! Everyone will get killed! We're all gonna be devoured!
Shut up!
It's not over yet, you idiot!
That's right. There are those two people out there fighting the monsters.
We've been saying it from the start. Those two people are on our side! They're good guys!
I'll splatter your guts!
Energy! Full blast!
He seems to have regained his strength. Those two have turned out to be more trouble than I thought. The warriors are either stronger than anticipated, or maybe...
Tokiko.
Kazuki, you alright?
I'm okay. I feel I've got more power welling up than when we started.
That's funny. You said the same thing when you first fought Papio. It's almost like he's drawing strength from others.
Tokiko, this desk.
I know. It doesn't look like it was aimed at us at all this time.
Hey, come on! Don't let your guard down! Or better yet, keep the flirting under control! Everybody's totally watching!
I'm really sorry for the misunderstanding earlier. Thanks for saving us. Go for it, big brother. I mean, total stranger I don't know.
Like I've been saying from the start. They're on our side. They're good guys. If you guys are fighting for us, then we're all on your side.
Thanks, guys.
Insignificant humans. Don't be pressing your luck when you are just simple food.
Why are they eating each other?
No, they're not eating each other. They've...
Rich been turned into giants.
Kazuki!
Leave this one to me, Tokiko. I'll be all right. I feel boundless power surging through me more than ever before.
Homunculus Super Adult Form! Activate and attack!
Energy! Full blast!
He's strong.
Too strong. This strength is out of the ordinary. It's almost like he's drawing strength from others. Wait, no. It's not just that.
One more to go! You've gotten so strong, Kazuki Muto. I can hardly recognize you. But you see, I've become stronger as well. Shono!
Are there two of you now? Or is it just an illusion? Or perhaps you were both there to begin with.
A clone? Or twins? Come on, take a closer look at us. We're not identical. We're not the same at all. I am Nijurakuya Moonface. And I'm Sengetsu Moonface. And I'm Moonface Mayatsuki. Back here you have Moonface Hihaku, Kangetsu, Nichusanya Machi, Kyoku, Kagen, Mangetsu. Ooh, beautiful. Shingetsu, scary. The moon's phases from 0 to 29. That makes 30 forms and 30 variations of myself. That is the special property of this Moonfang Buso Renkin. The Satellite 30. 30 against 1. It'll be a marathon match for you. Think you can win it?
I'm just gonna have to take you down one by one. Bravo Arts, 1 of 13! Here comes Smash Bravo Rush! Just give it up. The Silver Skin's defenses are invincible. Slash Bravo Chop! Come on, bring it! What are you gloating for?
Moon?
You're the last one left.
Last one. Really? All 30 versions versions that I create with the satellite are really 30 versions of me. So as long as I have one of me, I can continue to replicate, as you can now see. No matter how powerful your attacks are, you can't possibly fight and wipe out all 30 of us at the same time. With an invincible defense against an infinitely multiplying enemy, this looks like an endless battle. But this is human against homunculus, and I don't need to tell you whose stamina is bound to last longer. This battle will end with your death. You have fallen into Dr. Butterfly's trap, and it won't be long before he awakens. And once that happens, those young warriors won't stand a chance. You don't know when to quit, do you? That reminds me. Yes, I remember that subordinate of yours I got rid of didn't know when to quit either. Rather annoying, it took us 2 full days to finish him off.
I see. So he didn't know when to quit, huh?
Moon?
So he fought through to the very end with a strong will. Then bravo!
The number 52 Kakugane? It's the one they took back from Kinjo.
Activate Silver Skin! Alternate type! You're foolish if you think alchemist warriors are just simple soldiers. Warrior Tokiko and Warrior Kazuki will fight to the very end, no matter what you throw at them. I will not allow another one of my men to die again.
I see that urban legend guy. That's the floating pervert? You're right, it's him.
I see a friend or foe.
I don't remember summoning you. What are you doing here?
Well, let me see. I guess you could say I'm here to prove to you how far I can go and how high I can fly on my own.
Those wings, it's a Buso Renkin.
Precisely. I call them near-death happiness. I can change their shape at will. I can move them at will. I can ignite at will. Black powder, Buso Renkin! Powerful if I do say so myself. I don't need your protection anymore. Thanks for everything, great-grandfather. I guess I'll show you my gratitude first. And then, let's see. I could burn this school to the ground, since all I have from there are unpleasant memories anyway. And then last, but not least... All right, Chono. However, the order in that list is going to have to change. First, I'm gonna have to settle things with the LXE. Then I'll deal with you. Very well.
How dare you treat me, the great Dr. Butterfly, like a mere opening act? I'll take all of you on, including the female alchemist warrior. I will show you the power of Shishaku Chono, homunculus and founder of the LXE, whose mighty power has been cultivating and growing for the past 100 years! The alarm. He, my friend, has awakened.
What the? Mr. Frozen!
Suddenly Chi-Chi! Sally! What is going on?
It's like...
My strength is being sucked out of me.
This is how he feeds. He doesn't bother eating flesh. That has very poor absorption efficiency. He takes away the life force directly and transforms it into energy for himself.
This is bad, Kazuki. If we don't do something quickly, everyone will have their lives prayed out again!
I won't let that happen, no!
Be quiet, insolent boy. That line belongs to Dr. Butterfly, now renamed Master Butterfly.
There is no need to follow through with the order Muto has made now, is there? If you're going to go along with anything at all, we should just do it my way. Chono!
Don't bother. Let them be if they want to take each other out. We need to.
That's right. First things first. We've got to go up there and stop the flask as soon as possible. Let's go, Tokiko.
You are such a pathetic amateur. So tell me, this is how you show me your gratitude after saving your life?
You just used me as a guinea pig to test your tank, so we're even now.
And what about the Kakugane? Where does that fall?
I got that on my own without any help. However, there is something I'm still grateful for, great-grandfather. The scraps of research you left behind, which brought me to this day. And of course, this fabulous suit. But as for you protecting me, it's kind of bothersome that you believe I am that weak. I don't need your protection anyway. And to prove it, it'll cost you your life.
Are you rebelling against me? Then that means your death has been ordained.
Really? I've already learned the special property of your Buso Renkin. It affects the nervous system and disrupts one's sense of direction. You're no match for my near-death happiness.
You are such a fool. You've only seen my Buso Renkin in a diffused state. Its power in a concentrated state is simply unimaginable. Prepare yourself for the true power of my Buso Renkin.
What's this? Oh no, my mask! Without it, I'm not me! It's right over there! Wait! Wait!
Hey, no running in the hallways. What is that? You're still coming to school? Do us all a favor and just drop out.
Rita?
Hey, watch where you're going, you spoiled little weakling.
Saruatani.
And this means you!
So, you are dying of a fatal disease.
Hanabusa.
In that case, I guess you are of no use to me.
So this is where you've been wasting your time, huh? We need to start training you as soon as possible. If you go on like this, you'll never be worth a thing.
Don't bother, Washio. I've already written this guy off. I've decided Jiro will be my successor.
That's right. Everything from the Chono family belongs to me, and that means this too. So, how do I look?
This is the true special property of my Buso Renkin. When I concentrate it and raise the density, it affects the brain and causes hallucinations. This is my Choff Buso Renkin, Alice in Wonderland. I'll crush your mind and spirit, killing you little by little.
Before that, I'll burn you to ashes!
Someone like you has no chance, and you want to know why? Let me explain. You have already plunged into Wonderland, and you can no longer tell the difference between reality and illusion. My voice might not even be reaching you right now. Even though we are part of the same Chono clan, we are of a different caliber. I encountered ultimate life and used alchemy as a means for evolution, but you just used alchemy to cope and escape the fear of death. You are a coward and you're weak in both body and soul, so you're finished now, Koshaku.
Don't call me by that name. That may have been true when we were still humans. Things are different now. Completely different. My name is Papillon.
What is this, Koshaku?
I said don't call me by that name. There's only one person who's allowed to call me that. He is the only one who watched the death of the man you say was both weak in mind and body. Come on, great-grandfather. Bring it on. Then I can blow up reality and illusion all at once, and you with it.
Very well, then. I'll just have to use a different hallucination.
I wonder if just one will do.
Lose yourself in Wonderland!
Wonderland eats away at a person's brain with a powerful emission of light, but all it takes is just a small explosion to block your flash from one's vision. I figured you out. It wasn't that hard. Besides, before I got sick, I was something of a genius. That's right. I've got my intellect to work with. I've already made my next move. Maximum acceleration. Butterflies of Black Death!
What's the matter, genius? What are you so surprised about? If you're a genius, then I happen to be a super genius. I'm prepared for anything. Have you forgotten? My Alice in Wonderland throws off your sense of direction. Inside this far, you couldn't hit me if I was standing 2 feet away. And here is one more thing. Not only is your sense of direction thrown off, but also your sense of distance as well.
Oh, no!
I was thrown off since you and that Lance boy disrupted my plan, but I shouldn't have lost my temper. I could deal with you easily by remaining calm as I am now. I knew you couldn't fly high and far by yourself after all. Now you look like the good-for-nothing that you really are. You would have been much better off giving up your stupid pride and accepting the protection you were given. In the end, the only good thing you ever did was to be the foundation for his resurrection. But I have no more use for you, so perish.
That man, the one up there in the flask. Tell me, what's his true identity? Is he really a homunculus?
Do you really think the man who's the king of all homunculi would be the same as an ordinary homunculus? He is neither human nor homunculus, but a third type of being who stands at the pinnacle of all life. He can even feed on homunculi. He is the ultimate life form on this planet. When we met for the first time, I, as a scholar, alchemist, and human, was able to see his greatness and immediately threw myself at his feet. My mission in life became to heal his damaged body and resurrect him at any cost. And for that very purpose alone, I became a human-type homunculus. Even you, who do not know your own place in the world, would have understood if you had seen his power. But unfortunately, at this point, it is too late for you.
I don't know about that. My Black Death butterflies fill the air around us, 360 degrees, disregarding distance. With this kind of shield, your Buso Renkin will be useless, don't you think?
Have you gone mad? If you do this, even you will blow up!
Well, I died once already, so I'm really not worried at all.
Wait, stop!
Why not give death a try yourself? You might find it as addictive as I did. Still there. And you say it surpasses both humans and homunculi. I was was convinced the humanoid homunculus was the ultimate life form. But now you tell me there's something even greater.
If you don't want to take my word for it, see for yourself. Go ahead and discover how insignificant you are.
Then I suppose that must have been what happened to you. And that's why you settled for being just a humanoid homunculus? If you knew of further heights, why didn't you attempt to flap your wings? I've decided. I'll cast off this imperfect body of mine and flap my wings toward even greater heights. Great-grandfather, we are alike, yet so different. You flutter around a dazzling light, unable to fly high or low. As far as I'm concerned, you're no butterfly. You're just an ugly moth.